And as a matter of truth, niggas be pussing boots, cat in a hat and a suit to explore my prophecy. These niggas just be talking. Ironically, they only Lord Farquaad. To me, this guy's trying to be a prophet, but I'm a prophet in disguise. It is not the same. Aquaman with roots so deep, you gotta keep your eyes on both my feet. 5 toes in the seat and got 1 sock on land. And I will not go playing footsie with y'all. Don't ask me if my foot in that sock, but you can meet me by the pot at 9 o'clock. I throw down in the kitchen. Yeah, don't ask me where I put an imposter. Leave them swimming with the shrimp and lobster and playing spades with the mermaid. I turn the field to a plantation in a hurry. If you ain't my servant, then you gon' end injured. Snips up, it's been a mix up like transgender. If I'm an Asian, I'm the one screaming, come in, sinners. But they gon' have to squint to see that bar. Is that too far? Yo, Faise, don't let them cancel you. With everything that's at stake, I wouldn't. Cause I done seen everything that a snake I couldn't. No need to cut the grass, no weed to puff and pass. I'm sober, they sober. That shit don't get them high, they be low as dirt. Rainbow with the pop, but they gold worthless. World on his ass, but it don't concern me. When I address a room, it gon' change for something. These niggas on this earth to intimidate me. They can't face me. Niggas know that they not flipping shit, but dolphins got bodies on bodies, but you can't kill lightning. These niggas on a mission to eliminate me, but you can't kill lightning. 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 This might come as a shocker, but you can't kill lightning. This might come as a shocker, but you can't kill lightning. And they gon' be looking for a boat. I ain't even talking about the lightning bolt. I'm talking about that flash, you can't keep up, it's too fast. This might come as a shocker, but you can't kill lightning. You can't kill it, 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 can't kill it. Yeah, I come from the school, if you know the answer, then you still ask your questions. I'm one of those shooters, they throw their hand, I'ma still get the bustin', yeah. If we talking about the walls, the end of the discussion, cause West, we discuss nothing. You don't know me, I'm the man out the mouth, fan, let's get into it. These niggas be hoes, they talking about the flies, let's get into it. If you up in the drag of shit while we copy, let's get into it. Got a heat in my bed and she hit like a talkie, let's get into it. It can't fit in my pocket, wins a win, smoking on the wind, let's get into it. Yeah, I know these niggas be countable, 9mm, I hold them accountable. Riding with heaters all around Atlanta. I can read body language, ain't no robbing me. Minding my business, I study psychology. I already mobbed in the street, deep prodigy. I already stuck, came home, lit an incense. I already know my soul, so I can't get caught up in they game with an image that I can't maintain. I'm elite, bitch, don't forget this, I'm elite. Better catch it, every message I secrete. Intellectually exceptional, if I don't speak, they don't got shit to teach. Cause they leeches, they eat, just wait for the crumbs of the bread. Stick the leap off of the table to eat. Get to the people, it appears that they were just prepared for the peace. And they trying to kick it like they done declared unity. But I was there and when nobody sharing with me. So it seemed one sided as hell to a G. When all the niggas that's sitting in the middle, telling them niggas whenever it's dinner time in your head, think of me. But I bet it'll be still over heads like easels. And look right here, you can barely see the secret I carry until it's dairy. I come from the school, if you know the answer, then you still ask your questions. I'm one of those shooters, they throw their hand, I'ma still get the blessing, yeah. If we talking about the walls, the end of the discussion, cause West, we discuss nothing. You don't know me, I'm the man out the mouth, fan, let's get into it. These niggas be hoes, they talking about the price, let's get into it. If you up in the drag of shit while we copy, let's get into it. Got a heat in my bed and she hit like a talkie, let's get into it. It can't fit in my pocket, wins a win, smoking on the wind, let's get into it. Yeah, if I say love, it ain't no accident. If you my daughter, help me catch this shit. Let go of them action when we ain't had sense, and we been having sense. You did. And we so head bustle with no Tylenol. Heavenly spirit, know we got a ball. Let go of them time we made bodies fall. And let them shotties on. You did. I'm kicking it, I train my water and mind my business. It's a W up, I'm in this bitch, and I'm talking about in there. If you swing my way, we go together strong, pop, I spin it. I'ma pop my shit, can you please remind me that time I did it, yeah. Flow in my pole, I can't go nowhere without it. Scroll me a vibe and bend it over the balcony. I'm dumping musical notes on this skull. You don't know no one as high as me. I went down, they wouldn't embrace me. So I went up just like fireworks. They play like they been with this shit. But they jump shook, could've been right there to witness it. I'm on my fitness shit. Gon' work out for me, you'll see. Yeah, if I say love, it ain't no accident. If you my daughter, help me catch this shit. Let go of them action when we ain't had sense, and we been having sense. You did. And we so You did. You could've been on top two, but you the win. And you claim I had your heart, but you reneged. Look at my feet, I tried to walk with you. You spin and you trip. Ain't gotta work out with the stickers. Ain't no twig on my hip. Ain't no pressure on the chip. Frito, Dorito, Cheetos. I went a little extra on the dip. They ain't see me like the illusionist. But I see clearly, keep me out your confusion, miss. We ain't doing this too legit. And excuse me, man. If I say love, it ain't no accident. If you my daughter, help me catch this shit. Let go of them action when we ain't had sense. And we been having sense. You did. And we so head bustin' with no Tylenol. Heavenly Spirit, know we got a ball. Let go of them time we made bodies fall. And let them shotties out. You did. You did. I would talk with my dick, I piss on everyone. Heard these niggas think they demons, exorcists on everyone. I never had to move no thumb, my little bitch gon' get it done. Box them in, all sides, we gon' piss on every corner. Nobody told him the weed smoke his ass. Bitch, I'm very blunt. A vodka diver, he gon' disappear. This a hairy one. How the fuck they think gon' worry about a 607 on? 6 or 7 pumps in the trunk, we get 607 ducked on. Swear to God, my mom. Swear to God, my mom. Bitch. Swear to God, my mom. I know that in there. Swear to God, my mom. Mama in the kitchen, cooking up raw chicken. Strip a nigga down and wrap it locks up in a pigskin. Cross his ass. If he get thirsty, he drink Florida water. Automatic. Hit him in the mouth, he can't even call nobody. I'll say he can't call nobody. Can't even call the voodoo lady. He can dial him, but they gon' hang up on his ass like hell nah, cause we know about him. That nigga there got ancestors, they told it, fuck, they waiting on it. Can't even call on Shango, bitch, my past life, I train home. Can't even call on Oya, she gon' come through, make it rain on it. Then get what? Then we pull up too, then come through, make it rain on it. Tell about you gon' kill shit, but bitch nigga, we waiting on your punk ass in that trap, I bet I choke you with that chain on. Can't even breathe, can't even breathe, can't even breathe, can't even. This ain't Charles White, I pop up in your dream. This is not for extra or the little yellow king. To hear some shit you never seen. I'm here to piss on every devil wing. The fuck is you, man? I would talk with my dick, I piss on everyone. Heard these niggas think they demons, exorcists on everyone. Ain't had to move no thumb, my little bitch gon' get it done. Box them in, all sides, we gon' piss on every corner. Nobody told him the weed smoke his ass. Bitch, I'm very blunt. If I could die, he gon' disappear. This a carry one. How the fuck they think gon' worry about a 607 pump? 6 or 7 pumps in the trunk, we get 607 done. 607 done. Hey, you better recognize me. Don't see me, squint your eyes, squint your eyes, squint your eyes, squint your eyes. Yeah, you better recognize me. Coming up like an adolescent, you see me on artillery. Hey, bitch, what's all that screen watching? I'm lean rocking, yeah, yo, in my white thermal. We going chlorine in they eye, leave they sight burning. Get your weedy lights on. How about looking lights on? Yeah, bitch, squint your eyes. You better recognize, yeah, squint your eyes. You better recognize me. Hey, I split shit like a parable. I don't know where you at with it, but bitch, I'm not there with you. Don't ever cry me conscious and don't ever cry me spiritual. I never knew none of y'all niggas unaware of you. Cause some fine shit, she step on K9, she wear fur boots. Hit you with some shit to change your species, make a bird roof. Who invited y'all niggas? But it's hard to fall, nigga. When we shot it out, shit, it wasn't personal. Shit, yeah, you better recognize. I'm coming up like an adolescent, you see me on artillery. Hey, bitch, what's on that screen watching? I'm lean rocking, yeah, yo, in my white thermal. We going chlorine in they eye, leave they sight burning. Show we get lights on. How about looking lights on? Yeah, bitch, squint your eyes. You better recognize, yeah, squint your eyes. You better recognize me. Yo, I don't wanna tell you just recognize me. Let's see. I can cut it right here. We can cut it right here. We can cut it right here. $20. You a $20 dog. Get the fuck around me. tape on the store, you know, yeah. Let's play. We can't fuck around. I just met you out that club, we can't fuck around. Put a $20 door, get the fuck around. We gonna pull, come through and scrub, they don't fuck around. Joe, don't fuck around. Ho, don't fuck around. Ho, don't fuck around. No, don't fuck around. Joe, don't fuck around. Ho, don't fuck around. Ho, don't fuck around. No, don't fuck around. I was born with victory, but issue don't exist to me. Niggas talking about licking, they get peeled out like a stick of shit. Still fuck the industry, bit it over dick when she ain't got no trouble gripping me. Butterfingers, been raising up like dry grapes. Wish a nigga would, I get the blazing on that fireplace. Who done put these poodle ass niggas in the tiger race? My shooter came through and zooked the boot up, he got tired of late. He came to Hindu, put you on a menu, your body plated. He left looking like Buddha with the smiley face. Tummy fat, we eat these niggas up, they surely fuck like they curse too fat. They can't survive, they aggravated, they gon' need a honey pack. But we ain't come with none of that. On the back, we can't fuck around. I just met you out that club, we can't fuck around. Put a $20 door, get the fuck around. We gonna pull, come through and scrub, they don't fuck around. Joe, don't fuck around. Ho, don't fuck around. Ho, don't fuck around. No, don't fuck around. Joe, don't fuck around. Ho, don't fuck around. Ho, don't fuck around. No, don't fuck around. My mother brother hard in the paint. He working at Lowe's. He put a little $40 in the tank. Take it far as it go. These niggas be chicken. When we come outside, they crowd the road. Came with my fire, they mean they match now. Strike a pose. Push up on these niggas, I got my eyes closed. I will not be whole. I walk in, feed 5-4 from it, then I 5-4. Then I watch your fumble. Yeah, nigga, watch your toes. Yeah, nigga, watch your hole. Your mouth. Soon they drop they low. We out. Cool, we going back, he fold. About rolling up by cool gun, Beyblade. Tell me demon town, we sage his ass. Tell them don't play with us. VIP section can't save his ass. We jump over tables, yeah. Yeah, I straight up wish a nigga would. Yeah, the 2x4. Old school, pulling up in a nigga hood. Shit got a brand new coat. Fresh. This nigga tell me I smoke. Lex. Lightning bolt when we slide. It's electric. Y'all be joking, we not. They can't dodge explosions, we blow it in spot. Message. Hey, take your time, explain it to these niggas. My mother brother hard in the paint. He working at Lowe's. Put a little $40 in the tank. Take it far as it go. Need a chick. When we come outside, they crowd the road. Came with my fire, they mean they match now. Strike a pose. Push up on these niggas, I got my eyes closed. I will not be whole. I walk in, feed 5-4 from it, then I 5-4. Then I watch your fumble. Yeah, nigga, watch your toes. Yeah, nigga, watch your toes. Yeah, nigga, watch your toes. Hey, take your time, explain it to these niggas. Yeah, cup at me by like a waitress. I fell in love with the fragrance. I go Velveeta in mirror, like nobody better than you. Nobody lower me, trapped in the dungeon. Hire me, I get the job done. Tell myself it's been a fun run, but ain't nobody better than you. Nobody better than you. Nobody better than you. Nobody better than you. And they dead, but ain't nobody gave me no proof. Yeah, I see the sin in you. We can't walk through that door if I didn't let you through. I get down like the minister do. I get up like I did hit the snooze. It's that shit about the vision you drew with me. It ain't nothing you nigga can do with him. Better lay that down like a Muslim. Got a meeting with Jesus at 3 p.m. The only nigga that can speak with him. What they say, mom's the word. They just watch you build, they don't wanna converse. I talk ultraviolet, I go sun for verse. And I'm world right now, real inside when I pat me by like a waitress. I fell in love with the fragrance. I go Velveeta in mirror, like nobody better than you. Lower me, trapped in the dungeon. Hire me, I get the job done. Told myself it's been a fun run, but ain't nobody better than you. 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 Yeah, nobody better. My soul out the sun. New real Jordan, make your body water. Aliens hating, I told my Beretta. Think he a pilgrim, my 4-5 settle it. My people hung on the rope, not the middle. My folks ain't fall out no boat, I know better. Ice running down on immigrant. Bitches a pot making black jokes by the kettle. I don't believe it. Great trick by the way. Yeah, dark skin, brown nose. You can never take this pride away. Yeah, thick hips, big lips, she leave a great kiss, by the way. Yeah, somebody say to the children of the sun, nobody better than me. Yeah, cup at me by like a waitress. I fell in love with the fragrance. I go Velveeta and mirror, like nobody better than you. Yeah, lower me trapped in the dungeon. Hire me, I get the job done. Told myself it's been a fun run, but ain't nobody better than you. Nobody, nobody, 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 nobody better than you. Think I've been pretty like 10K. God don't twist up my face from the weight that's on my shoulder. But deep down I miss them times when I walk down Counter Road, pushing my brother in that stroller. You fix your mouth to say gang, just 'cause you know my government name, but will you be there when I call you? This light too shiny, I can't hide. I close my mouth, I speak inside, 'cause ain't nobody else to talk to. Can't rely on dreams, ain't no drowning on this earth. Yeah, way too big a wingspan, you can't be alone. Yeah, shawty bought some food too, lady, not this broccoli. Excuse me, lady, what's this? It don't bring me substance. She steady huffing and puffing, she love me now. Holding all of them lips, but can't lie, she loves me. Show goes on in this bitch, but can't mind, she loves me now. Knowingly enjoyment I receive when they finally hit the door and leave me alone. There are times when I wanna be one with the breeze. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? You can't compass me, I don't begin with 1, 2, 3. What's the reason? Let me know. Tell me why you scream for to take my boat. Can you tell me why you want me gone? But your tone says for us all be strong, because you think I've been pretty like 10K. God don't twist up my face from the weight that's on my shoulder. But deep down I miss them times when I walk down Counter Road, pushing my brother in that stroller. You fix your mouth to say gang, just you know my government name, but will you be there when I call you? This light too shiny, I can't hide. I close my mouth, I speak inside, 'cause ain't nobody else to talk to. Ain't nobody else to, ain't nobody else to talk to. Ain't nobody else to talk to. Ain't nobody else to talk to. If I had it my way, you and I would still be kicking shit in the driveway, sparking up a road draft for the future, selling cars. We just graduated, gotta get mama a new apartment. Focus on the music shit, but the money taking its time. Kinda hard to convince the family that this shit gon' fall in line. Legitimate business get frowned upon. I had to find a way. Sorry I abandoned you. Sorry I ain't take you on them dates, but I had planned to. I only took you to the studio, but I ignored your cries. You rapped alone, but I could tell by your voice you was tired. I put you lastly, but everybody else I gave them everything they asked me. Cheated on you back to back with folks who never loved me. They knocked me on my kneecaps, but you was there to catch me and hug me. Trust me, I know I did wrong. I owe you this song. I hope you've been well wherever you went to. I miss you, and I know you can't return. Gotta hold my head up to the firmament and pace my sense. I can't have you near me. If God can hear me, I cry sincerely. He assigned you to me. I miss you. I miss when we used to play with toys. You know what I'm saying? Playing in the dirt. It was just you and I. You know, sometimes I just buy some color pencils just to remind me of them times. You know what I'm saying? Construction paper. Draw a little sun, rest of the planet. I want you to know though, I did a lot of the things we said we were gonna do. And it ain't over. Wish you could have been here with me. I miss your voice, but when I listen, you know, I can still hear it. Deep down, if I had it my way, you and I would still be kicking shit in the driveway, sparking up a road draft for the future, selling cars. We just graduated, gotta get mama a new apartment. Focus on the music shit, but the money taking its time. Kinda hard to convince the family that this shit gon' fall in line. Legitimate business get frowned upon. I had to find a way. Sorry I abandoned you. Sorry I ain't take you on the base, but I had planned to. exist at the end of the bottle. Lil' brother slit his wrist, he don't win in a spiral. He spiral. Pour out liquor tomorrow. In a minute, if we just another nigga we cry for. Rest, nigga, rest, come here. Rest, nigga, rest, come here for you. Rest, nigga, rest, come here. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm here for you. Live like in the shadow, life in the shadows, so it's annoying, and I annoy you. I meet you right there at the crossroads, and I promise that you won't be lonely. Rest, nigga, rest, come here. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm here for you. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm rest, come here. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm here for you. It's important. You tapped out, I felt it on your body, you had demons. The autopsy won't show that, that's invisible, they can't see it. So I pray over you, but not how to pastor pray, cause that's not praying. All that playing, speaking in tongues, but can't even translate what they saying. When they got my body ready to approach you, I just ran left, took a bath with some herbs in it. Earth, wind, and fire, and the bitch out, it still hurt when the news came. We just went to sleep, but you still gone. You gon' need an all-white suit. I just put Frank and Murph on your temples, look one, two. My boy, cross your arms over your chest, that's I salute. My boy, buried you with one of my dreads, you gon' get through, my boy. You, my boy, I'll see you in the heavens alive. I pray your heart weigh much less than a feather this time. I pray the darkness cuts away and let the weather be fine. These are scary times. I can't believe I'm burying mine, but it's very divine. Save a couple berries and wine until I get up there. Just prepare me a chariot. I'm serious. I carry this cross from here to serious, from there to rich, standing next to this pyramid, reminiscing every cherished instant. Life was complicated. We could agree. We couldn't drink to drown it, couldn't heal it with no weed. So I send you on your way with a feeling of relief. Rest, nigga, rest, rest your head. Trouble still exists at the end of the bottle. Lil' brother slit his wrist, he don't win in a spiral. He spiral. Pour out liquor tomorrow. In a minute, if we just another nigga we cry for. Rest, nigga, rest, come here. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm here for you. Rest, nigga, rest, come here. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm here for you. Live like in the shadow, life in the shadows, so it's annoying, and I annoy you. I meet you right there at the crossroads, and I promise that you won't be lonely. Rest, nigga, rest, come here. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm here for you. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm rest, come here. Rest, nigga, rest, I'm here for you. I cannot ride without my peace, ready for a problem, always. Don't tell the pussy niggas stop hiding, it is not hot outside, cook out in the driveway. I go burn with the Timbs and them jeans if I want to, yeah, get started. Yeah, nigga, this is my house, you ain't got a search warrant, you can get the fuck out my property. I don't see the difference, milk and cookie, pretty margarita, and some cheddar cheese for communion. Rest in peace, brother, he the hot dog running 412, why the fuck did y'all shoot him? They done shut the block down, know the way around, hit the back street, rushing like food in home. Feeling like Bishop out juice, trying to find us in the block, just shook from my tootie. How did it happen? They said we were lost, caught out of the crowd, we were babies, we thought y'all would probably get if we made it and not know. We were so wrong, we were wrong. Body done fell straight to hell, they get drowned down. We tired of rebelling, we yell and we shout out. When you see us thugging, it's nothing, and when they put in the supporters, when we was listening, we not down. When the young niggas ride out, I cannot ride without my peace, ready for a problem, always. Don't tell the pussy niggas stop hiding, it is not hot outside, cook out in the driveway. I go burn with the Timbs and them jeans if I want to, yeah, started. Yeah, nigga, this is my house, you ain't got a search warrant, you can get the fuck out my property. When the young niggas ride, young niggas ride, young niggas ride. These is our young niggas ride, yo. These is our young niggas ride out. And the young niggas ride. You gon' want me get this shit to help me blow like Ron said. These niggas ain't count up, math ain't math, and I can't even have count. I just want y'all to know that this a fast wagon. Yeah, that ass dragging, look back, the ass dragging. I feel right now, I don't wanna go to my room. I am not on punishment, I'm wrong. I can't light no blunt, the weed ain't strong enough for me. Only thing I want is just to be alone. can't even have cap. City view, staring at the graffiti on the underbridge. Instagram, only feel like posting, but shit require me to. Excuse me, please, you blocking my beans, I know the feeling now. Did I become pop? Could that explain why all these bad boys been trying to get me pop? I'm still attracted to the Vegas fight. My mic still enticing, what my intention? They made me bite their ear, cause they play me like they ain't hear me. I ain't afraid to die for this right here, this shit serious, sincerely. Think shit sugar, they get sprayed tonight. I'm not sorry, I don't give a fuck if you play like you my kin. This is not bar. I put a nigga tooths on my rims to make my tie gnarly. Burn them with this sun and write about it, Vampire Diary. Oh, did I mention I do all that shit with my hand tied behind me? By the way, that's how I'm driving. Pull over, I can't surf, smoked out like I'm Bob Marley. I said skirt. I actually said skirt. I actually said skirt. You gon' want me get this shit to help me blow like Rod said. These niggas ain't counter, math ain't math, and I can't even have cap. I just want y'all to know that this a fast wagon. Yeah, that ass dragging. Look back, the ass dragging. I feel right now, man. I don't wanna go to my room. I am not on punishment, I'm wrong. I can't light no blunt, the weed ain't strong enough for me. Only thing I want is just to be alone. To be alone. Only thing I want is just to be alone. Only thing I want is just to be alone. I can't even have cap. I want everything in my imagination. I'm advancing, no need to go back to base. If my lows is high, I don't see the difference in attic and basement. I just told my niggas we cracked it, we made it. I ain't with the kicking, sitting back in the fading. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. The readings earthling. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. I do not come in peace. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. The readings earthling. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. I do not come in peace. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. Fuck them up. Aggravated bitch got me upset. I ain't even fucking wanna land here. Now I gotta deal with y'all sinner and reindeer. Young nigga straight out, they line straight with a cage. Young nigga crate full of blunt. Play with it, baby. Yeah, take down my nose. Had 1, 2, 3. Cassie, let her know about me. Incoming, better seek shelter. Tell the world I don't believe in her. Can't believe I don't receive spell work. Footprints where the seashells were. Almost led me to revise my plan. And I remember they only gon' do it again. So it's time for the humans to end. And yes, I can. I want everything in my imagination. I'm advancing, no need to go back to base. If my levels is high, I don't see it. Times in attic and basement. I just told my niggas we crapped it, we made it. I ain't with it, keep sitting back in the faded. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. It's fine. The readings earthling. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. I do not come in peace. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. The readings earthling. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. I do not come in peace. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. I want everything in my imagination. I'm advancing, no need to go back to base. If my levels is high, I don't see the difference in attic and basement. I just told my niggas we crapped it, we made it. I ain't with the kicking, sitting back in the faded. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. The readings earthling. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. I do not come in peace. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. The readings earthling. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. I do not come in peace. I am with the shit, I ain't asking invasion. Invasion. You can wire $100,000, play cops and robbers till the sun goes down, but I won't be missing you. You can stand at the sepulchre with a vulture. Who goes there? I don't know, but I don't care. I won't be missing you. You can scream that it's been an honor when I'm a goner, but now that I'm beyond earth, I will not respond, sir. I won't be missing you. You can write songs about me, you can do alms and money give away. I won't give a damn. I won't be missing you. I won't miss taxes. I won't miss basketball practice. I won't miss Hollywood actors and actresses. I won't miss fractions and Sally and her basket of apples, cause what the fuck was that shit? I won't miss catfishing, and the issue with that is everybody's a motherfucking catfish. After I detach, I would not miss that. Young nigga scratch, trying to get my pack. I won't miss that. I won't miss IMAX, and I won't miss Monopoly. Obviously, I won't miss Always arguments like polygamy versus monogamy. No apology. I won't be missing how the cereal gets soggy. Frosted Flakes, yeah, the Cheerios and chocolate. Cocoa Puffs, or the scriptures or the Bible. Jesus Christ. I would not miss weekdays. I would not miss donuts, miss sweet blades. I would not miss rectangle cafeteria trays. I would not miss Missy Elliott, R. Kelly, Genuine. Teletubbies in the pink shit that they used to eat. That we all used to want to eat too, but we never knew what the fuck it was. I would not miss that shit, that shit. I would not miss that shit, that shit. You can wire $100,000, play cops and robbers till the sun goes down, but I won't be missing you. You can stand at the Sepulchre with a vulture. Who goes there? I don't know, but I don't care. I won't be missing you. You can scream that it's been an honor, but I'm a goner, but now that I'll be on earth, I will not respond, sir. I won't be missing you. You can write songs about me, you can do arms and mine to give away. I won't give a damn. I won't be missing you. I won't be missing you. That's it. That's all that. What y'all think they be ready? Yep, nostalgia. So we got Can't Kill Lightning. That's the intro. With the mermaid, I thought, but they go worthless. World on his head, but it don't concern me. When I address a room, it gon' change for something. And we gotta get into it. The man out the muffin, let's get into it. Then we got You Dig. Yeah, if I say love, it ain't no accident. Then you got 607 Pump. I would talk with my dick, I piss on everyone. Heard these niggas think they demons, exorcists on everyone. Then we got Recognize. So we get lights on. How about looking lights on? Yeah, bitch, good trash. You got Fuck Around. Glad niggas in the Tiger race. My shit, they aggravated. They gon' need 100 honey packs. We ain't come with none of that. On the back, we can't fuck around. You got Watch Your Toes. My mother put her heart in the paint. He working at Lowe's. He put a little $40 in the tank. Take it far as it go. You got Nobody Better. Yeah, thick hips, big lips. She leave a great kiss, by the way. Yeah, somebody say to the children of the sun, nobody better than me. Yeah. He got What's the Reason? This nigga hard as fuck. Think I've been pretty like 10K. Car don't twist up my face from the weight that's on my shoulder. He got Letter to Omari. She gon' fall in line, legitimate business get frowned upon. I had to find a way. Sorry I abandoned you. Sorry I ain't take you on them dates, but I had planned to. He got The Anointing. Trouble still exists at the end of the bottle. Then you got Young Niggas Ride Out. I cannot ride without my peace. Ready for a problem, always. Don't tell the pussy niggas stop hiding. It's not hot outside, cook out in the driveway. I go burn with the Timbs. You got Half Cap. Damn, these niggas ain't counting math, ain't math, and I can't even have cap. Fast car, I just want y'all to know that this a fast wagon. Yeah, that ass dragging. Look back, the ass dragging. You got Invasion. Believe in her. Can't believe I don't receive spell words. Footprints where the seashells were. Almost led me to revise my plan. And I remember they only gon' do it again. So it's time for the humans to end. And yes, I can. This is why I want everything in my imagination. You got Won't Miss. The sun goes down, but I won't be missing you. You can stand at the Sepulchre with a vulture. Who goes there? I don't know, but I don't care. I won't be missing you. Word up. So shit. And like I said before about all the rest of the projects, all of the rest of the arts that I produced, if you study what I'm saying, you'll understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just listen. Okay, you listen to the song, you enjoy the song, but then go back and catch the lines and peep how I'm forming certain things and what the title is. And, you know what I mean? Yeah, Can't Kill Lightning. And this really the cover for my new book, Jesus Was an Agent. This was originally the cover for Can't Kill Lightning, but what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do this for the cover. I'm gonna let this be the cover. That's what I'm thinking. Let that be the cover. And then let those who got ears be able to hear. Let those who got eyes be able to see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot. You can stand at the sepulcher. You know what I'm saying? I won't be missing you. You can't kill lightning. What do you say? Like lightning come out of the east unto the west. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. You can't kill lightning. You know what I'm saying? I know it might be over everybody's head, but can't kill lightning. How you gonna kill it? What do you catch it? What do you do with it? And it's energy, so it's like lightning will occur more than once, and you think you done stopped. Even if you were able to catch a lightning bolt, you still have to be dealing with energy needing to ground itself, and you have to catch every instance or occurrence of lightning on the planet Earth to say that you caught lightning. And even still, it has to be grounded. So you didn't really catch it. You transferred it from one place to the next through a medium. So yeah, can't kill lightning. It's on the way. Y'all give me about a week. I gotta find out two, three of these producers. I gotta find out who they are, and then we good from there. What bro at who had the question? What bro who had the question? Maybe we come back and do a whole live. Don't ask me Jesus questions. That's how I'm doing features. I still got a few features to get out the way first. When I handle them, then I'll do it again. I want everything in my imagination. My lows is high. I don't see the difference between attic and basement. I'll never forget when I was at 8 Park. It was in the West End, Atlanta. And I was selling CDs. I might have been 14. I was selling my CDs. No, it wasn't that long ago. It was like 2018. Was it 2018? I had to be either 17, 18. And there was some folks out there, they were doing their thing, playing ball. Somebody selling candy, all that. So I'm selling my CDs. And one of the bros walked up and was like, I got you. Let me get one off you. Da. So he gave me 5. I gave him a CD. And I was about to head out. He was like, telling me that he, was going to be listening to it. And I can't remember how the conversation had went, but it was real quick. But he said something. It was just real odd how he said it, but it was like, I don't know. I can't even put that shit in words. But the way he said it, because he had sat in his car, he was sitting in his car, leaning out his car. And he was putting it in the CD in the thing. I was like, I guess I might have asked him if he wanted to wait till he was going to get to the spot or something like that. Or he was like, no, he said, I want to hear the scripture right now. But the way he said it, he was like, I want to hear the scripture. I ain't never heard nobody say no shit like that. I ain't never heard nobody say nothing like that before then. And to this day, I ain't never heard nobody say nothing like that. And the way he just looked at me, he like, I want to hear the scripture. And then I'm in the middle of just talking and I just froze. I'm just looking at him. And then he turned it on. And then I walked around the park, left, came back. He was sitting there listening to it. Random nigga in the hood, one of the bros. He said, I want to hear the scripture. I said, the scripture? I ain't never heard nobody say no shit. To this day, ain't nobody said that. I ain't heard nobody say it to me or around me or none of that. Proverb, you looking for some attention, bro. You know you ain't ready for that. You never even did that. You just playing. You never did that. When we came on live, we talked, it was all respect. You talk about Christianity and stuff. You never had nothing to say negative about Malachi York. So you just here to do something. You're just here to do something, bro. And y'all, it's too late for a lot of that. Like what? You just here to do something, bro? Cause you ain't never did that. Yeah, I read the Bible all the time. I don't know if it's appropriate to say I fuck with the Bible. I'm not setting it up, young proverb. That's really weird. It's real weird, bro. You never had no issue with Malachi. And everybody done know me from the beginning. Before you met me, you knew I was Malachi. You ain't never said nothing like that. Some of y'all just be having walk-ins, bro. Y'all be having
like dead ass walk-ins. Like where y'all be? What did you do? What are you dealing with yourself? What are you dealing with? You need help? Is something wrong? Because I find out most people that be having issue with Malachi out of nowhere, y'all done touch some shit you ain't supposed to touch. You into some shit you ain't supposed to be into, or something you possessed. So, it's something wrong. Gotta be something wrong for you to come out of nowhere and say, yeah, the false teacher. You ain't never said that. You ain't never said nothing like that. Y'all need to protect y'all mental. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep doing exorcists all on my lives and shit. Exorcisms. Ain't doing none of that. What are you talking about? Set it up. You setting yourself up. Exactly. See how you saying it? Now you're getting purged. I seen too many people worship him and it triggered me. That's on you and them. Now, nothing to do with me. What the fuck you come out? I'm not gonna worship Malachi. He never told me to worship him anyway. So you coming to me to dump your triggered insecurities off on me? Same way y'all do with him. He didn't tell nobody to worship him. Right? He never told me to worship him. I don't worship him. So if you see people worship him, they not doing what they supposed to do. And you being triggered, you not doing what you supposed to do. Because y'all be mad at him for things he don't have any control over. He ain't had nothing down to me. I'm still here. I'm still here. And he's still here. He didn't have nothing down, bro. How about this? When Malachi get out, any issues you got with him, take it up with him. Y'all ain't finna keep using me as no buffer to work and sort yourselves out. You better make a decision. You have not studied him. You cannot study Malachi. You don't have enough time in your life to study him. That's it, bro. I'm done. I'm done with that, because that was weird. You gotta know with that. Y'all be having walk-ins. Y'all gotta watch people having walk-ins. I mean, if you don't know what a walk-in is, it's like you see somebody one day and it just shifts. And everything, they just attack everything. It's like, yo, what's up? Okay, what's really going on? As underlying issues. You triggered by something has absolutely nothing to do with me, so I'm not going to entertain that. Nah, bro, you gotta go, bro. That was weird. You gotta go. You ain't never had nothing negative to say about Pops. I don't know where y'all be coming from. Literally left field with this shit. Y'all know y'all don't have no issue with him. Everybody say, I don't know, I got older. I got wiser. I started figuring things out. I'm like, Pops, anybody got an issue with you, they got an issue with themselves. It gotta be that. It gotta be that. I done figured it out. All these grown men out here that be attacking Malachi, calling him all this, that, and the third, they be pouring out their inner soul, their inner self. It's shit that they struggle with. Don't have nothing to do with him. It can't be. Because there's no way you could know about any of the stuff that these people be saying. There's no way you could know. So you have this driving passion to attack that. People don't know. That's psychology. A lot of times people attack what they think is themselves and others because it's easier to attack. So they projecting. Y'all better watch all these niggas, man. Cause I seen a nigga say this shit. I'm like, bro, your name is some shit. Your name is some shit in the community. And you talking out against them, talking about this, that, and the third. And here you come with these, and then as soon as they hit your friend, now you out here trying to defend the friend. They hit your friend with allegations. Now you trying to defend the friend. Why? Because that friend get called out and them allegations get shown to be true. Guess who right there next to the friend? You is. That should be projections. Ain't nobody really... Y'all can't war with him. Not mentally, physically, spiritually. You can't war with Malachi. So what points do you get to beat up on the idea of a man who's been in prison for 23 years? Y'all out here beating up on an idea. You don't even know him. So you see him, he in prison, he been locked up. It's been 23 years since his beginning of his incarceration and his disappearance from the public eye. And y'all still out here bashing, got people still making YouTube videos about him. What are y'all getting from it? What are y'all getting from it? I don't understand it. They done already put him on the cross. He's on the cross already. He said it too. One of the brothers had put it in the chat. I don't know if I might not be able to play it. What is it at? I ain't gonna be able to see what's that right there up under the sea. Dr. Melikazi, who are the Egyptian and where is their land? He said they were gonna attempt to put him under a dungeon. So they did. Dr. Melikazi. York. There. Here it is right here, Waze. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go straight to it or not. But, I mean, what do y'all want? What else do y'all want? He locked up. He been locked up. Why do y'all feel the need to, like, attack him? Still. Some of y'all, you so young, I'm like, you weren't even, you had to be like maybe 5, 6 years old when this happened. You weren't nowhere near the scene. I was on the scene since birth. Where y'all coming from with attacking Malachi? And it's insecurity, like the bro just said. What he say? So many people worship him and it triggered me. What they got to do with me? You sound like a bitch. But what they got to do with me though? Besides that point, the fact that you sound like a bitch. Like why you bringing that to me? Yeah, Faise. Other people worship Malachi, so I'm triggered. Why you calling and telling me that? He ain't tell nobody to worship. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
In Egyptology, I'm still a bad man. So it wasn't what I was teaching. You want to know. You're going to want to ask questions. You want proof. So they staged it where if you ask proof, you look like a bad man. Oh man, Malachi York, Sht Ready. I was a bad man when I was a Muslim. Right? I was a bad man when I was a Hebrew. Now I'm teaching Egyptology and I'm still a bad man. So it wasn't what I was teaching. It was me. If I was a white man teaching this Egyptology, they'd have me in a university, give me honorary degrees, speak 19 different languages, translate hieroglyphics. Man, but I'm black. They want to keep me hidden in prison under a dungeon if they can do it. You hear me? Because they know I am their worst nightmare. In the planet of the apes, I'm the monkey that can talk. They want me to shut up. Because wherever I go, this happens. We done woke up. And we done woke up everybody. And we becoming conscious of ourselves. And this frightens him. Because he has no place in our culture. He never was in it. And he lied and put himself in it. Said he was in Egypt. We didn't leave Africa and go to Europe, stealing stuff from you and even stealing you. You left Europe and came down here. If you was doing all right in the Caucasus Mountains, why you had to come out? Don't tell me that your stuff is hooked up, your house is decked, you got the tapes, got the CDs, got some food in the fridge there, ain't got the heat on, nigga won't come out. And the one you love, why you out the mountains? Why you over here in America? Go home. You don't like the Native Americans, you don't like the South Americans, you don't like the Chinese, you don't like the Mexicans, you don't like the Africans, you don't like, go back up to the Caucasus Mountain where you belong. Go on behind the rocks. We will not miss you. We have existed for thousands of years. We were doing fine. We were doing African dances. We was Latin. We was calypsoing. We had reggae. We do not need you. Pack up your drugs. Pack up your alcohol, your whiskey, your wine, your cigarettes, your marijuana. Well, leave the marijuana. Pack up your...
And what's so crazy is my Umi was in that class. Because she told me about that. She told me about that class when I was younger. She was like, she had just went in there, you know what I'm saying, the 1-2. Her and my aunt, some other sisters. And my aunt, Tara Bodie's sister. My aunt was like, out of nowhere, let's go to the land. They went to actually, she didn't even say let's go to the land. My aunt just pulled up to the land. Tamaray. And my Umi was like, why you pull up here? You know we done just such and such, woo the woo. So she say she's sitting there, he teaching. And she trying to look as sober as she can. And she say he just steadily walking over to her while he's teaching this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell it. She say he's steady walking over, like walking over to her piece by piece, step by step. And then when he got over to where she was at, that's when he was saying, take back your this, take back your that. But when he got right next to her, he was like, well, you can leave the marijuana. You understand? Like, because her ass was zooted. But that was his way of saying to her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you regardless. Because you. You know what I'm saying? You're you. That's why you're here. You're you. You're here because you're you. You can't be nothing other than you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now I'm going to tell it.
Your cigarettes, your marijuana. Well, leave the marijuana. Pack up your pornography. Pack up your violent movies. Pack up all that devilishness. And while you're at it, you will be taking racism with you. Because we get along. We get along as Orientals. We get along as Latinos. We get along with our folks. All we got to do is get away from him separating us and making us hate each other. That's all we got to do. And then we find out we have more in common. We all ate beans and rice. Hello. We know we got more in common. Go home, mister. Pack your stuff up and get out of Africa and go back to Europe. Pack your stuff up and get out of China, Korea, Taiwan, Vietnam, and I can go on and go home. Pack your stuff up. Leave Puerto Rico. Anybody want to talk to me? Before I walk out of here?
Railback, you commented about us being out here on Saturday, not getting drunk and all that. And Thursday, we were supposed to be working. When there was 1,000 people out here making congregation in my garage and walking the lap.
Right.
It's a new day and time.
It's definitely a new day and time. But the brother's trying to save anybody from him. He said Thursday night there was 1,000 people out here praying, meditating. It's a new day and time. But not praying, hey Lord. Not praying to no spook. Not praying to no white boy on no cross. Not praying to no black stone in Mecca. Praying to who? Your own ancestors. Praying to your own family, your own blood, your own genes, your own seed, your own soul, your own spirit. Praying to yourself. Starting at home and working your way out. Praying to yourself. Making a connection with yourself. Making a connection with the gray hair of your grandmother and your grandfather. All the way back to Africa. We don't want your God no more. It didn't get us out of here. It didn't save us. All the gospel singing in the world, the ship didn't come. You can't have an old-time religion. You ain't that old. So if you go by an old-time religion, and it was good enough for Abraham, Jesus wasn't born yet, so it can't be Christianity. So why the heck are you in church asking for a religion of Abraham, and Abraham was before Judaism and Christianity and Islam? Abraham went down into Egypt, you said. Hello? You hear me? It's time for us to wake up, y'all, and do the right thing by ourselves. Make that connection with ourselves. Let them call you voodoo. because you got your hair in this beautiful afro. There you go. They don't want to see that. They want y'all to conk it, flatten it, stretch it, braid it. I don't mean braid it like braids. I mean extend it, wave it, finger wave it, blonde it, but don't be natural. And there are black people with wavy hair, but be natural. Take off them clothes and start putting on cultural clothes. Go to work in your clothes. They say, I'm sorry, you can't come to work in African clothes. Am I not an African American? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So why can't the part of me that's African wear African clothes? Mm-hmm. And fight it. Don't just take it, fight the right to wear your cultural clothes. Fight the right for your children to learn their language. Fight the right to deny their beliefs. You know why? Because it did not work for us. It didn't work for us. If you have a migraine and I keep trying to tell you to take medicine and that medicine don't work, you're going to continue to take that medicine, or do you change medicines? It's time to change the medicine and the medicine man. Jesus didn't work for us. Allah didn't work for us. We're still getting massacred on the streets every day. You understand? There's no power helping us but us. You looking for a helping hand? There it is, at the end of your arm. Like your grandma said, you want something done right? Do it yourself. There it is. You want to get it done? Let's do this thing right now. Look at all of us. Let's do it ourselves. Let's let everybody know we ain't with you. You ain't got nothing that works for us. And we got to feed our women and raise our children. And I'm not raising them thinking you God no more. Or God is in your image. Or in no image is even worse. But then you leave room for whatever they stamp in your mind. And when you got an unseen God, you're worse than having a seen God. Because unseen God is replaced by superheroes on television who become the God, the unseen God. Because right now you say Allah, you get a picture. Even if you say you don't. If I say God is a heavenly father, you get a white man with a big bed sitting somewhere. Because they've done it through the media. Got to make our own movies. You understand? We got to create our own music. That's why they hate hip-hop. They hate hip-hop because it originated with us and out of us. And it stirred something inside of us. Young boys start getting cocky. They change their walk. They walk with their shoulders and their hips. They like... changed them inside. It dug up something in there. It was dormant. And them young boys started losing fear of the white man. Police were getting knocked out on the streets. Beat down. They didn't get to their gun first, it could be over. We gave it up. Moved on to something else. White kids picked it up, took it to the extreme. Got black trench coats going around just killing people. Shooting each other up. Fine. Yes.
I found myself where I knew I needed to finish my education. I chose Purdue Global because the faculty
Y'all look good, by the way.
Right back.
I see more and more afros every week. More and more naturals every week. Y'all look good. Now we gotta see some more, stand up, bro. Now we gotta see some more dreads. Some more gay legs. Right? Some more of our culture. And be proud of it. Start speaking Nawapic, your own language. And if they say you made it up, say you made up yours too. What was English before there was an Englishman? What language was English before there was an Englishman? You'll say Anglic and Saxon. What language was Anglic and Saxon before there were Anglo-Saxons? Glue. You think I'm kidding? Oh, you thought I was joking? No, the name of the language is called glue. And they just talk like this. Glue. I am not. I know y'all think I'm joking. I'm dead serious. They did not have any vowels. They just were. And we had language and music and algebra and math. I mean, we was out there and they were still in the mountains going glue. We couldn't negotiate with them. Yes. Anybody? Go ahead.
Rahubat.
Rahubat.
I have a question about the deity set. you know, we're learning.
Satuk. His real name is Satuk.
Right.
Most of the names they give us is the Greek name. They do that purposely also, so we trace back to their meanings. And they make Satuk look like a bad guy and then make it black. And we're back to the same old story where black is bad, except when it comes to lightning. You see, light is good except for lightning. Lightning chases white people ass all over the place. No, black is bad, light is good. Light in the large, Allah is the Lord of Samawati wal Arda, the light of heaven and earth. Light is good, light is knowledge. Lightning be kicking, but they don't see lightning as bad. Just to drop that on you.
Is the story symbolic with him?
No, he was a real person. He betrayed his brother for a...
Y'all see how that man just did that? Never mind, bro. I ain't even gonna say it, bro. I ain't gonna say it. What? Never mind, bro. Ain't no point in going over this. It ain't no point in even doing this, bro. I ain't even heard that. I just came on here to show you what he said about the damn, what you call it? The thing. I came on here to tell you what he said about how he said he was going to have him in a dungeon. He went into how lightning been kicking their ass and da-da-da. I'm like, man, this is amazing, bro. It's amazing.
Authority, but the story is the exact same story of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, the same story of, what's the other one? Ishmael and Isaac, the same story of one brother, and it's also the same story in the Sumerian doctrine of Enlil and Enki. That Osiris was appointed by Ra to be the god of the underworld. And let me tell you why. See, they'll say underworld, they say underworld, that's hell. Yeah, it is hell to him because it's dark. He can't see in the dark. The panther sees in the dark. The lion doesn't. You hear me? So now, what happens is Osiris was sent from Set, which is Sirius, to dwell and rule Shambhala, the underworld. His brother was ruling the earth. He was doing a bad job. They brought Osiris up to take rule. Yeah? Osiris appointed his wife, Aset, who they call Isis, as his co-ruler. Satuk didn't like that. He left Aset in charge of the kingdom, and he went on to negotiate with other rulers. When he came home, his brother set up a party for him. Now, that's why he don't go to parties now. Set up a party for him and offered him a sarcophagus. But he offered it by saying, this is the most beautiful sarcophagus laid with stones and gold. Whoever could fit it can have it.
When you say stuff like there's one God and you say Yahweh, listen, you're saying two different polarities. So either God is Yah or God is Weh. Weh is evil and Yah will be good. If you're saying the God you're talking about is supposed to be good, then right then you just named two gods. You name Weh and Yah. Then you attempted to give a name to God without thinking of the fact that in order for God to have a name that you can know, somebody had to name God, which means it would have had to have been a tone or a language that was already spoken to have been given as that name. You see, I'm explaining it to you. Now, let's see what word or language is associated with the word Yahweh. All right. Yahweh is Hebrew, Ivrit. Okay. If you're not familiar, Ivrit or Hebrew. So if Yahweh is the name of God, all right, then you're saying that Hebrew, Ivrit, which is a language that comes later after the confusion of the tongues and all of that has occurred. All right. Somebody must have named Yahweh that after. What language did God speak before Ivrit was spoken? You understand? Because Ivrit came later. Ivrit, Aramaic, Syriac, Arabic, all of these different languages come later. Phoenician, Greek, later. So what language would it have had to have been before any of these languages where they said, Genesis chapter 11, they were going to come in and confound the tongues and separate everybody, so that everybody will be speaking different languages. So if you're going to say it's Yahweh, then you're telling me that God has a name that comes from a language that isn't the most ancient language on the planet? Then God isn't the most ancient being in existence. Then if his name is Yahweh, unless you're going to tell me that there's a translation of Yahweh that predates Ivrit or Hebrew? Now I'm going to ask you that question. What translation of the word or name Yahweh predates the Hebrew word? And I'll wait. Not only did you say Yah and Weh, which means good and bad, okay, two different beings, which would have been what you call God and Satan, all right? You're saying a word that isn't ancient. It's just olden or old. Now, where do we find Yahweh in ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt, ancient America, ancient anywhere, ancient Israel, or the Middle East, the ancient Middle East, ancient Sumeria, ancient Mesopotamia? Where is Yahweh recorded there? You got to go there. Even still, you have to go beyond just the languages that have been spoken. You have to go before the split of the languages. You might find it as Nuwapic, as it said. Nuwapic, or the ancient Kemetic language. Metu Neter. And still, that's before your religion. You see what I'm saying? All of this is documented. Y'all want to use the religion. You want to use the words, but you don't want to know what they're telling you about those very words and religions. Same people that studied the books, same people that gave you the religions, are also hiring these archaeologists to go in and find relics and things like that. They come back and say, we didn't find anything. You see what I'm explaining to you? They can't get the story together. What do you mean, what is the word? Yahweh is religious. You see what I'm explaining to you? If you want to go back before Yahweh, you find Neter. Neter, I just told you, Metu Neter, the word of God. Metu Neter, Metu means divine speech or speech. Alone, word, utterance. The Neter part means divine or God. That's the word that would have predated Yahweh or Gad or God or Elo, El, Elo, Illa, Allah. Neter. Neter or Ra, Re. You see? So you asked me, I just gave it to you. So now, even still, that don't sound nothing like Yahweh, for one. And Neter didn't mean good or evil. Good or evil is another religious concept that was given to you by those who established those orders to keep people in their orders. Generationally. You don't have good and evil verses. That's a linguistic thing that people are dealing with, and it's also a problem historically where people think that if one person wins the story and you're living in that person's regime, if they win the war in the story and you're a part of their regime, then they must be good. Look at America. Look at how many wars America started, which you don't even see them winning any of the ones outside. They just never ended. They're going to call them endless wars. All right? But they tell you they dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, you cheer. And all those hundreds of thousands of people were incinerated and tortured and tormented by radiation fallout and all of that. And people overlook that story just because they're Americans. And we got all these soldiers that are war weapons and machines that they're sent out to go and kill people and do bombing campaigns. And everybody's sitting there saluting the flag and listen to what these people do. Ask them what is it that they actually do. Take all the valor and the trumpets and the drums out. No, take all that out. What did y'all just go over there and do? You went over there and you killed children. Or you lied and you said the children were walking around with ARs. There were 3-year-olds walking around with AR-15 shooting. 3-year-old would not be able to go around shooting you with AR-15s. You know that, but the public don't think like that. It's some grown men can't handle an AR-15. You ain't gonna tell me no 2-3-year-old babies walking around gunning military men down with them. You see what I'm explaining to you? So even still, if they portray that image, then it makes sense when you see all them lights going down into people's cities on them clips. Why? You're desensitized to it. You're not thinking that somebody's family just got murdered. There's somebody else's family, another family of people. There were some children right there that were da-da-da. All you see is lights and explosions. And they come back and tell you, we did something great. We stopped this war. We did that. You understand? But because you're a part of that regime, and there's this thing called loyalty and all this other stuff that people think matters in these types of situations, especially in conversation, you'll say that America is the good one. When they murder, it's good. They go over there, they can kill Osama bin Laden. You don't know whether or not Osama bin Laden actually had something to do with 9/11. As a matter of fact, their governments and their people were saying, prove that he had something to do with it. They put out a counter argument, but our history books in school, they didn't teach us that. You got to research deeper. But they were putting out counter arguments, and Osama was like, y'all gonna have to prove that I had something to do with that, because you just saying I had something to do with it. They wanted him to respond and do all this other international stuff. He like, no, even his people was like, yo, he didn't have anything. We didn't have anything to do with that. So y'all gonna have to prove that. Then Obama goes over and said, we killed this, but da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And people cheer. And you don't know whether or not this is one of those situations, like in the biblical story, where they made somebody out to be a bad person. They made Jesus out to be a sorcerer. They made Jesus out to be an op of the state. They made Jesus out to be a lawbreaker. And then they crucify him according to certain parts of the story. And even still, it doesn't seem that the religions are able to decide whether or not he died or he lived. That's still confusion. People say, oh, the book Acts 1:9 say he left the planet alive. And you're not going to tell me Christians don't believe the book of Acts because it's Paul's book. And most of the Christians are actually Paulians, and they believe everything Paul says, even though Paul was a part of that same government that got Jesus, quote unquote, killed. Then Paul pops up out of nowhere after the crucifixion and said, no, it's all good. We're going to take this doctrine to everybody, include everybody, even though it said that Jesus was sent to the lost house, okay, or the lost tribe. Only specific group of people was he sent to. And those who were around him immediately, right, at that time, he was telling them there are more sheep that he hadn't gotten to at that point. Never did he say this was for everybody. Because you have the devil's children also. So not everybody would have even been in the bloodline. You are of your father, the devil. The lust of your father, you do murder your father, you do that. You understand? Same with Al-Quran. Al-Quran never said it was for everybody. Al-Quran said it doesn't matter if you warn them or not. A lot of these people are going to choose to stay asleep. A lot of these people are going to choose to lag behind. They're going to ignore you. They're going to call you crazy. They're still going to be kafirun, disbelievers or unbelievers. So which one was it? Did Jesus die? Or did he leave the planet alive? If he left the planet alive, he didn't die. So if Jesus was a man, and he was the son of man, which literally highlights his humanity, then it said man can only die one time. You understand? So if he was able to pop up again and talk to the disciples and say, I'm not dead, look at me, I'm not a spirit. Okay, and then he left the planet in that same book, the book of Acts, chapter 1. And he's still alive. Why do y'all end it with, he died for our sins? You understand? There's a lot of confusion. No, he is man. Jesus is born son of man. You got to go study your words and what they mean. Study the words of the Bible. When they say son of man, what it means. Man was speaking in terms of Jesus's actual humanity. Not a ghost, not a spirit. Jesus is not a spirit. And he did not leave the planet as a spirit. So when people say, Jesus, I'm calling on a spirit, Jesus is not a spirit. He still is a flesh being. He left the planet as a flesh being. I could show you better than I could tell you. It's in your book. So when people talk about, I call on the spirit of Jesus, Jesus died for us, that's Paul. That's Paul. That's a spookism religion. And spookism means you're never going to find the truth. You'll believe it for generations. Hasn't it worked? For generations, people believed it. And if I do something like this, where I pop out an image, which I understand it, right? I pop out this image right here. You got somebody going to be like, blasphemy, because they don't know any better. They don't know that that's an order. That's not a real occurrence. That's an actual order called the Rosicrucian order. To this day, they still have it. It's called Rosy Cross. You understand? They also won't realize that Jesus wasn't crucified on what you're looking at, that image. What he would have had to have been crucified on is referred to as staros. And staros is not a cross as you think it is. You just think cross because you see cross. I'm going to show you staros. Here's staros. You see that? Where it says pole or a cross, an upright stake or a pole. Staros. Staros is upright. Where is that? Staros. See that? An upright pole. Staros. Upright pole. They lied. But you can lie with images when people don't have the language. You don't have the language, you just relying on whatever. Listen, re-lying. I mean, you're going to get what they say and lie again as they told you to lie. A staros is upright. Up and down, like a light pole. You understand? It's not a cross. So how could that be blasphemous? Another thing, some of y'all believe Jesus is God. So I am not doing the blasphemy. Whoever created the images of Jesus, they're doing the blasphemy. Whoever created the images of Jesus, they're going against the book of Exodus, where they said you would have no graven images of the likeness of God. And then you can take it further to a higher degree and say, well, Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, are we not all made in the image and after the likeness of God? Yes. Okay, well, then there should be no images of anybody, because each and every one of us would be God in the image and after the likeness of God. Well, Jesus is special. Jesus said that we all were like him, and that we look at the Father, we see in him. And also, we're children of the Father. All of you are children of God. The book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 6. How far do you want to go? He wasn't saying he was special. He was saying if each and every one of you wanted to activate this, he said, take up your cross. Let's look at it. He said, take up your cross. Take up your cross and what? Walk with me or follow me. The book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 24. Let's see. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. You read the whole book of Matthew, all right, cover to cover, and you'll see, especially when you get to the book of Matthew chapter 24, that everybody who does what he said do, which is take up your cross, you go through the same exact things that he went through. You go through the same exact torture, torment, isolation, ostracization. They call you an agent. They call you a liar. They call you a fraud. They do all of that. You go through all of the humiliation, the ridiculing, everything. When you become a Mason, you go through the same thing Jesus went through. They walk you through the same torment, torture, all that to become a Mason. So anybody who picks up their cross to walk with Jesus, they're going to go through the same thing he goes through. Okay, look at it like this. Dr. Malachi Z. York taught, blessed are those who are persecuted at the righteous name's sake or righteousness' sake. What's the righteous name? The righteous name is Malachi Zedek. Melchi Zedek, messenger of righteousness. Zodok, Z. Malachi Z. York is Zodok. The Z is Zodok. So Malachi Zodok York, all right, if you're walking with Malachi Zodok York, and you know York is what? That same tree that we spoke of, or he spoke of, in the holy tablets, the green tree. There was a green tree. All right, let's look at the York etymology. Then you have the tree of life that most people will not reach. All right. Say York, a yew tree. Yew tree. Okay. Yew tree. Let's see if we get some images. The yew tree. What's the images? Either way, if I'm not able to find the direct images, it's green, so go look into it. Right? Let me see if I can find it, though, because I like to be able to show you. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Originated from Middle English, Old English, yew means a slow-growing, long-lived, evergreen tree. Okay? Evergreen. All right? The yew, the name yew is said to come from an old Celtic word ewe, meaning green. All right? So even when you say Malachi Z. York, you know nobody else would have been able to tell y'all that, right? Other than who can tell you that, right? And nobody could have told you that because they weren't supposed to tell you that until right now. Now you know. So even when you say, okay, you got to look at why does that add up? You got to look up Dr. Melchizer York El-Khadir. Okay? And you'll see that before I was even birthed, he had a teaching. Okay? And it goes Malachi Z York. Okay? So Malachi Z York, Zoduk York. El-Khadir is with us as Malachi Zoduk. Malachi Zoduk is Melchizedek. All right? So El-Khadir means what? Let's look at it. El-Khadir. El-Khadir means the green one. You see? Okay. Look at this image. El-Khadir. El-Khadir. You see how he has the beard, the nin or the nun, the fish? Yeah, nun. Right? And in the sacred wisdom of Tahuti, also explained El-Khadir was Tahuti's aura also, the green aura. Dr. Melchizer York explained that. Okay? Melchizedek. All right? Melchizedek. The green one. Okay, what does York mean? York takes you back to you, which is what? Green. There you go. So Melchizedek, or Melchizedek, okay, Melchizedek is Melchizedek York, my messenger of righteousness in a green light. And he said El-Khadir is with us as Melchizedek. And El-Khadir is the green one. And you see all this green light? And we're going to look at these images of Dr. Melchizer York, and let's see how much green light we see. Dr. Malachi Z. York. Let's see how much green light pops up. All right? See the green, surrounding, green, surrounding, green, surrounding. What else? You see the green, surrounding, green. What else? Green. I mean, we can go on and on. Even that's green. You got to look closely. Green. You see there's a craft that's next to him also with green light. Green. Some of y'all have seen the green light, green craft, green flash. Green. It's one of our signs. Green. You see? So it all adds up. My point being, it was said, if you were to take up your cross and walk as Melchizedek, Asa was another name of Dr. Melchizer York is what? Asa. Let's look up Imam Asa. Let me show you something so you won't be confused of what all of this means and why free Malachi is important and what it actually means to say it. It's deeper than what you think. All right. See Imam Asa, right? You see him with the lamb symbol. Lamb as in the letter lamb. Okay. And he's dressed as the lamb, the shepherd. Okay. The sheep herder. Okay. This is Imam what? Asa. Imam Asa. Asa. So what does Asa mean? Asa, Jesus, or God is my oath. You see? God is my oath. Now let's look at this word since it comes up. And let's say, in so much as not without an oath. And you'll see what I mean. Hebrew, the book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 20. Go figure. All right? King James Version. Let's see if we get through. Yeah. And insomuch as not without an oath, he was made priest. He who? He Asa. Okay. Was made priest. For those priests were made without an oath. But this was with an oath by him that said unto him, the Lord swear and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. Dr. York's name is Melchizedek. Melchizedek. You can't make it up. By so much was Jesus made a surety of a better testament, Melchizedek, a priest after the order of Melchizedek, order of Melchizedek, as some people say, ancient mystic and mystic order of Melchizedek or Melchizedek. Okay, were those who were supposed to return to that higher degree, heavenly degree of the cosmosians, all right, and be in good company of those who have elevated. You walk through the order of Melchizedek or Melchizedek, okay? So they're speaking about Jesus even there, and he became a high priest. You see him explaining to you. Made a high priest or made a priest after the order of Melchizedek, Dr. Melchizedek. So you had to walk that walk. And once you walk it, then you start having the signs revealed to you. You start experiencing certain things. You start going through the trials and the tribulations and the tests and all that. And you become one of those ones who say, I'm ready. Okay, ready to what? Ready to return to source. Only those who know will know. You hold on and you'll know more. Source is initial. If I make my initial move, okay, that's room 1. Go watch the movie 9. Okay, there's a movie called 9. All right, and in the movie, throughout, there's a messenger saying you got to go back to room 1, return to the source. 9 movie, and I want you to pay attention to something with that 9 movie. What do you see? You see green, right? Green. Look at the images. Green, green, green. The green light. Even in the end, when they activated, okay, and went up, it was the green light. Green light, green light. They got this from Dr. Melchizedek. Yes, and the log line said, when our world ended, their mission began. That's all about Dr. Melchizedek. That's what he was saying. Their world was over. Okay? He said mission begins 999. 999 is Dr. Melchizedek. Okay? And anybody saying 999 is not Dr. Melchizedek, ask them to explain and calculate 999. Explain it and calculate it if it's not his. Because the only way you can explain and calculate 999 is if you go through him. Tell him. Oh, if it's not him and he didn't make it up, explain it. Because don't just say 999. What does it mean? It's math. It's not just numbers. It's a mathematical equation. It's a lineup. It's called a power tower. By the way, level. 9, 9, 9. 9 to the 9th power of 9. 9 raised to the 9th power of 9. So they don't understand bases and exponents and powers, or what a power tower is. How are they going to talk about 999? Let me tell you how. Because it got spiritualized by the conscious community infiltrators. And they ran around saying it, and now nobody knows what it means. Same way people run around with a fish on their license plate, and nobody knows what it means. But the same way you use Jesus, all right, as that fish image, and he does all the works and miracles with the fish, or the fish is, you have El Khadir. El Khadir. All right, let's look at the images again. And what is he holding? A fish. What is he standing on? The fish called Nin. You see? The fish. Jonah and the fish. Jonah is just saying Yanu. Yona. Yani. Yanu. Yani. Yanun. So a lot of this got lost in translation. It got lost because of ego. It got lost because of people not willing to accept you didn't know. So you started to run with belief. You see what I'm explaining to you? Now, look, Lance. Am I going to go back and forth? What's my name, Lance? Never mind, Lance. You good. Right? So, what does it say? El Khadir. The mysterious hidden teacher that shows up at the most interesting times in history. You see? Didn't Dr. Melchizedek show up in the most interesting time in history? When was Dr. Melchizedek birthed? Melchizedek was born 1945. What happened in 1945? I mean, this was a big thing, and they talking about it right now, but they quiet about it. They're going off to the distance to speak about it. Hiroshima, where human beings put their hands on the weapons of the gods. Why? Why were humans able to do this? Who gave human beings this type of intellect, information? You know what I'm saying? And because human beings had that type of information, there were talks about extraterrestrials visiting the planet more after that, especially. And they were just doing a meeting today with Trump's administration and some other people who were speaking about extraterrestrial involvement, UAPs, different sightings they done had, different encounters they've had, the potential of there being human intelligence and non-human intelligent collaborations on back engineering and all this other stuff. And they're just talking about it like it's regular. Yet Dr. Malachi York talked about all of that in his book, what? Man from Planet Risk. Man from Planet Risk. Razek. So now, is Dr. Malachi York crazy? When he talked about this before I was born? Look at it. Man from Planet Risk. Right? Man from Planet Risk. He talked about all this that they saying is going on now. They can't even do nothing about it. He was talking about all the quantum fusion, everything that they put in the man who fell to earth. All of that is in that book. So what do? Other than now they got to put it all out there because you're going to have to explain certain things eventually. You're going to have to explain because people are going to have questions. They know they got to put that information out there. You got to explain it. So you can't say you didn't explain it. People want to know. And they got people talking about, oh, they saw some black people in some ships and da-da-da-da. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said he saw black people in ships. They called him crazy. Ain't nobody, I don't know who Z York is. I'm about to get you up out of here. I don't like your face. And it's too close to the screen. And your name is Lance. And I don't know who Z York is. Most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, I saw, or he was on a ship with black people and seen some black people. Go read the message to the black man. He was speaking of the battle of the sky and things that were to come. Malachi Z. York spoke about it. They called him crazy. Farrakhan spoke about it. The Minister Farrakhan spoke about the wheel and black people being on the wheel. And now the white people come out and say, I saw black people. Everybody sharing it. Everybody talking about it. I mean, it never fails. Any questions? Hit somebody right now. They literally saying they don't know. Some of this stuff they don't know what it is. Some of the stuff they do know what it is, but they can't tell nobody. I mean, you got to be out your mind at this point. I mean, you just got to be out your mind at this point. Not even out your mind. You just got to be out of the loop. Not even out of the loop. You just got to be out of touch. You got to be. What else? Any questions? So, righteous. There is no blasphemy in placing yourself on a cross. You can mock Jesus, the story, by placing yourself on a cross. But that has to come with the context. It has to be contextually a mockery. If somebody just places themselves on the image of a cross, that's not blasphemy of Jesus. The people know that suspension, torment, crucifixion, all of that predates Jesus Christ. The story. People were being crucified before Jesus. That was a Roman thing also. So if there were already people being crucified, just seeing somebody on the cross is not blasphemy. Jesus ain't the only, why people want him to be the only motherfucker who died that way. If he had died, he didn't, listen, there's another story. You got to read different books. The Quran said God protected Jesus, Asa, from the human beings. Well, let's just say you wanted to say he died on the cross. Okay, if Jesus died on the cross, he's not the first person or the last person to be crucified and bled out. So just somebody being on the cross is not automatically blasphemy for one, let alone a mockery. Not to mention people don't know what blasphemy means. It's saying that you speaking things that hurt. Blasphemy is with spoken word. Let me see that. Let's see if we get an etymology on that. Let's see. Yeah, blasphemy is utterance, speech, to talk with injury. All right? To speak something that hurts somebody. Etymologically speaking. To injure or harm, to speak, utterance. So when you speak, you're hurting somebody. Harmful speech, injurious speaking. So if you see this image right here, please explain how this is blasphemy. Explain it. I mean, you just got to explain the words you're using or don't use them. How is that blasphemy? This image is not speaking, for one. And it's also not a mockery. You want to know why? It's so like, okay, look at it like this. Tupac Machiavelli. Let's look Tupac Machiavelli up. Right? I think he had to put it on his record because he knew how simple-bodied people are. The image is not talking. The image does not have a larynx. Images speak is a metaphorical statement. It's figurative. It's not reality. Images do not speak. All right? It's at the bottom of here. I don't know. Okay. It said, in no way is this portrait an expression of disrespect for Jesus Christ. Okay. He's telling you, I'm not mocking Jesus. How you going to make him mock Jesus? And he's telling you, my intention of this image is not to mock Jesus. It's not to disrespect Jesus. You see that? So then that would be projection after that. If he's telling you this could be honor, this could be overstanding the suffering of Jesus. This could be him lining himself up with the passion of the Christ, which is the suffering that Christ went through. But everybody's just so angry, bro. Why Christians be so mad and so hateful and ready to fight some shit? And y'all don't even understand your own books, your own stories. I say, okay, if you, listen, I don't know who you are, Skittles. You can't do this, though. You don't get to spam things. Like, I'm not saying you. I don't even know you. I don't even see you like that. I'm saying people out here in the world be upset for things that they don't even understand. They don't understand. I say to everybody, if we had time, I would take every single person and bring them on live. We don't have time for it. We just don't. But every single person, I could bring them on live and show you. Y'all mad about things you don't even know. You don't even know. That's why I don't debate. What's the purpose of it? Especially the beliefs. Why would I debate belief? You believe something. I don't believe it. End of it. That's the end of the thing. Anything other than that would be something that's not an intelligent thing to do. You see? No use for it. So even Machiavelli, he's saying, yo, I'm not disrespecting Jesus Christ. However, you're not going to tell us we don't understand what it means to be on that cross. When each and every one of us y'all put on that cross, no matter who we are. People say, he thinks he's Jesus. Well, you're not Jesus. What make you think everybody wants that name? There was Elijah. There was Moses. There was Jesus. There was Melchizedek. There's Omari. I don't have an identity crisis. Look at the word. Christ is. I don't have an identity crisis. So I'm not suffering from thinking I'm Jesus. Jesus is a character from a story. However, if I can relate to somebody from the Tortoise and the Hare, or if I can relate to somebody from Hansel and Gretel, if I can relate to somebody from Moby Dick, it don't matter. I can still relate to it. So I can relate to Jesus. I don't think I'm Jesus. You understand that? Who you think is suffering from a huger psychosis, more impactful psychosis? The person who can relate to a story character and is able to identify that character as such, a story character that's relatable, versus the person who thinks that a story character is real and never encountered the person. You never met Jesus, ever. The only images of Jesus that you had, y'all let a man paint, and you let him get away with that. Y'all hang up somebody's paintings in your homes and say, that's Jesus. And it doesn't even match the paintings or the description of what they told you the Ancient of Days looked like, Jesus looked like, anything. Daniel 7:9, Revelation chapter 1:14. It doesn't even match. It doesn't even match the geographical, historical alignment of what that person could have looked like or would have looked like if they existed in that time period, in that location. It don't even match. Yet y'all keep putting that image up. You still put it up. Y'all should be outside rioting at the churches saying, take these images down. That's not our Jesus. That's not God. But they ain't, and I'm not telling nobody to do that. I'm just using expression. How about this? I'll ask a question. Why didn't y'all make the pastors and them take them images down? All y'all who believe Jesus is God, there should be no images of Jesus. Because they told y'all don't do that. And doesn't it make sense why to not do that? Because somebody just looks a little bit like Jesus and they start coming out calling themselves Jesus. And then they got upset because the melanin dominant people started adding themselves in the conversation. So long as it was just Caucasoids, that was all good. But then you start looking at the melanin dominant people who may make themselves a part of the conversation. And it is more of a plausible or more of a reality idea wise that this person who got locks looks more like Jesus. That nigga could be Jesus. He got locks. His hair is like wool. His feet burnt, dark skin, copper tone. And if he was in Ethiopia, Africa, wherever you want to say, at that point in time, they try to play the identity politics game. Oh, that's not black. No, you're right. It's not black. It's melanin dominant. He's a melanin dominant gene possessor. At that point in time, everybody in Africa, before the invasions, before the Crusades, they were melanin dominant. So you ain't going to tell me somebody was sent to Egypt to hide and they look like Caucasians amongst a whole group of people who all of them are dark-skinned, woolly-haired people. No, we know better now. So now y'all want to run away from the story that y'all gave. No, let's play. Let's use the story y'all gave us. Okay, well, I'm looking for Jesus. I'm not looking for hillbilly Jesus. I'm not. Because that's not what they would have said. Or that's not what they said he looked like. It doesn't match the story. So if I'm going to look for Jesus, I'm going to look for an image that matches the story. I'm looking for somebody black. And I'm not looking for a spirit because spirits can't be black. Because in order for you to be black, you have to have two parents which have come together to mate to either upregulate, maintain, or just pass on simply through heredity your melanin dominant genes. So now you have them because of your parents. Meaning you're genotypically and phenotypically a melanin dominant person. Okay, cool. So that's why your hair is woolly. That's why your feet is this color. That's why your eyes is this powerful. Your voice is strong. Okay, cool. I can understand that. So then if I'm looking for him, I'm looking for not only just somebody who's black, somebody who dressed fly, because they wanted to tell us what he was wearing. He dressed fly. He either wearing his all white, all black, whatever. But he got on some clothes. Okay, cool. What else? He coming with clouds. Okay, I'm looking for a UFO. He left on the cloud. I'm looking, if this Jesus coming back, then I'm looking for somebody who's black. They ain't nothing to play with. They sitting on a horse. Let's look at Revelation chapter 19:19. Right? Because that's where we at right now. Now. Revelation 19:19. And let's see. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. Where is that? And I saw heaven open, to behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Okay, you're not looking up into heaven and seeing a white horse. That's a UFO. Okay? Horses don't fly in heaven. We're not little kids anymore. Thank you for the story. Okay, now we know what you're talking about. That's some type of vehicle that's either glowing white or it's colored white. And somebody is driving the vehicle. He that sat upon him was called faithful and true. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. That's what's going on now. They're scared. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Okay, so let's just say that this is a vehicle. Listen, his eyes were as a flame of fire. Maybe they're not describing a person. Maybe they're describing a craft. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Okay, let's look at some stuff. Let's see if we can find that. Dr. Milicazi York. Dr. York. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, we got images with the books. 11 Elite Fuel, 144,000. All right. People done seen ships that look like that, shaped like this. They describing them now. Okay. What else? We got story time, my children's story. Let's look at it. See? Eyes like flames of fire glowing. What are they describing? Crafts and not a person. And what would this mean? Let's look at it. What would it mean? His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. What if that name was Nuwapu? Nuwapu, Nuwupu, Nuwabu, Neubu. What if the name was who? You see? Because when you look on the tops of some of these crafts, you'll see names, words that people don't know the meaning of. Okay? You look at this image right here in the center of that crown. You go to the bottom of the crown where is that diamond? That symbol? That's a name. And people didn't know what that name meant or what it was. You had to ask us what it is. You see? And before Malachi told anybody, nobody knew what the name was. They still don't know what Nuwapu is. They still don't know. Every time they think they got a grip on what Nuwapu is, it changes and shifts. But it all aligns. It's not like it changes and shifts. If one day it means tall, the next day it means short. No, one day it means tall, one day it means high. One day it means elevated, one day it means up there. One day it means not short. It's like, I don't know. You can't know. Because only he knows what Nuwapu means. And only he knows that name. He was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called, look, the Word of God. His name is called the Word of God. You want to know what that means? That means Metu Neter. Metu Neter. You want to know what the Word of God is? When you say the name is called Word of God, who? Who? Say the creative utterance. Word of God. Creative what? Word. God. Who? You see that? His name is called the Word of God. The Word of God is who? And I'm looking for, I don't know why I can't find them crafts. Let's see. Not the York. He has some of them on. I got to find it. Because it's so many you got to go through. But he got some crafts on here that got the word who on it. They got Actually, I'm tripping. I just had it on my screen. You just ain't going to be able to see it. So you see it on the screen, right, where I was telling y'all, right there in the center at the bottom of the diamond, the center of the diamond. You see that small symbol right there? All right? That word is who. Okay? Let's see. Maybe I'll be able to find it better if I say bicycle symbol. That's what the Ansar used to call it. Ansarullah. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. Told you. I'll go through and try to find it for you. See that? Right? That's who. But you have to read it from right to left. H, he, u, who. H-U, who. And what does who mean? Huh? The word of God, or word, creative utterance. Who? So what I tell you is that what are they describing crafts? But that's not all. Let's look further. All right. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses clothed in fine linen, white and clean. These are vehicles. Horses. You ain't gonna see no horses flying in no linen, white and clean. Those are glowing vehicles like they show y'all now. Them orbs that y'all seeing in the sky. Them drones. Okay. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty God. First of all, again, what if we're not talking about a person? Because if out of your mouth goes a sharp sword, all right, that you can smite the nations with, let me show you what that'll look like. Independence Day. Let's see if we can pull that up. Independence Day attack. Boom. You see that? That's the sharp sword that come out of the mouth. That's the sharp sword that comes out of the mouth. Look at it. That's the sharp sword that comes out of the mouth and can smite nations. They describing vehicles, crafts, and their abilities. And that a sword or a beam that comes out to smite nations. You see? Listen, you walk outside and you see this, what you gonna do? I mean, you see this. You ain't gonna be able to do anything but look up, by the way. When you walk outside, you see this, what you gonna do? It'll be too big for you to compass. You'll only be seeing one part of it. One small part of it. Imagine you being however small you would be in this city and looking up to try to see this thing. It would cover the entire sky to you. You see that? Everything would be dark, save the light up under the craft. This is small, by the way. This is small. You walk outside, you see something like that, what do? So what do you think your governments would do? I'm going to tell you what they're going to do. I'm going to let the Bible tell you, excuse me, what they're going to do. And out of his mouth goeth the sharp sword. That's easy. He hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. All right, come on. And I saw an angel standing in the sun. And he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great God, that ye may eat of the flesh. And the flesh of captains, they finna destroy shit. And they telling all the animals that fly, the birds, okay, excuse me, that they can come and feast on the flesh of the dead men. Planning for victory. Watch. And the beast was taken, and with him, hold on, here it is. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on a horse and against his arm. Let me ask y'all a question. How? This is an old book, by the way. How would the kings of the earth have made war with this horseman? In that day and time, they didn't have the technology. They didn't have the know-how. This is for this day and time. You can't go to war with ships with your little swords on the ground and your little arrows. They talking about right now. They talking about right now. Hold on, let's finish it. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. Let's look at it again. Independence Day. Lake of fire burning with brimstone. You see that? Explosions. Nuclear explosion. That's a lake of fire burning with brimstone. You see that? Lake of fire burning with brimstone. They're saying that these beings were going to destroy these nations and the beasts. And the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh. This is destruction. What? You Christians, excuse me, y'all need to be more attentive when y'all say stuff like, only God can judge. Do you see how God is saying he gonna come and judge? I know the pastor don't like to read these parts of the book, but you need to read them. Read the book of Revelation chapter 9. Read the book of Revelation chapter 19. Read the book of Revelation. Because the book of Revelation said they're going to come and destroy all this. And now they're talking about UAPs and UFOs and unknowns and all of this stuff. And they don't know who it is. And they see some black people over there. Da, 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 da. What if it's God? 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 Imagine, use your brain. Your government is tech savvy now. Excuse me. The government is tech savvy now. It can do certain things that the people of old couldn't do. It can see certain things coming that the people of old couldn't see. What do you mean it's a cigar-shaped ship heading toward the earth? What do you mean there's potentially black people on certain crafts that y'all are able to see? And what do you mean you saw some black people standing on the deck of a vehicle? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You can't be saying cigar-shaped craft when you said Dr. Malachi York was crazy speaking on cigar-shaped crafts. Y'all don't remember? Dr. Malachi York wrote them books talking about the cigar-shaped craft, the Holy Tablets. What do you have in there on the Holy Tablet? He had a whole image, the Romardian race, everything was talking about it. And he showed you the craft that some of these beings fly on. And it looked like a cigar. And he said it's a cigar-shaped craft. It looked like a scroll. Mission Earth, what you see them flying on? Look, Mission Earth and the extraterrestrial involvement. Mission Earth and the extraterrestrial involvement. Mission Earth. What does that look like? Cigar shape. Do you understand what I'm saying? And for most of you, you'll be viewing it from below. This is what the ancient Egyptians used to call flying boats. All right? I'm looking for that exact image. I have to go Thought Nubian to get you as close as I can. Let's see. Maybe I could just type it in cigar-shaped craft. Unless they got it. They might have a picture on Holy Tablets. No, they don't have it. Okay, so you got little images. This look just like what Pops put in the book. I'm looking for it though. I gotta go Thought Nubian. Because I don't know what page that is. And even if I did, I don't think they got it on the internet. All right, here it is. Thought Nubian. See that? That's a craft. See that? That's a craft. All right, so I couldn't really find the other one where he got it explicitly drawn, but it is in the Holy Tablets. All of this stuff, y'all, everything that's happening now is in the Holy Tablets. That's why I'm telling y'all, don't listen to these people talking about it's outdated. Just don't listen to them. Or don't listen to me. It really can't make me no never mind. But I'm telling you, the stuff that he was talking about in that scroll is happening now. See? Images of melanin dominant people, they hated him for that. They still hate him for that because them images getting around. You see? All right. So what day and time could they have been talking about other than this day and time? Because human beings didn't have the ability to war with God back then. Now they do. And they're going to try. And it has to be this day and time that they're talking about, because now they're talking about space command and piecing together defense programs and offense programs to help them fight these extraterrestrials. I mean, you're watching TV in front of you. You see? Yeah. So you got to get beyond just the UFOs. Now you got to talk about, because look, they're going to run this program of UFO, UAP, UAP. You have to go in and sit and listen. My wife sent it to me earlier today when they were talking about it. Go sit and listen. What you pay attention for is when they ask them questions and they say, I can only answer that in a closed setting. That means yes. You see? So have you ever seen these beings? I can only answer that in a closed setting. Why do they have to respond that way? Because they believe in their government. So when they come on, they make them say, you swear that your testimony is going to be true. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you God, right? So they're going to tell the truth. That's why they try to ask them rapid fire questions to get them to slip up. But the game is, it's a script. So the script is, you need to be able to pay attention. If you're not in the public and you somebody who can pay attention, it'll go past you. They say, so you work on the crash retrieval, right? And say, yeah, I'm not at liberty to speak on it. I would rather talk to you about the crash retrieval in a closed setting of, if I'm what they call it, a skiff, all right, where they say they can give you information in secret, a skiff, SCIF, go look it up, okay? Something, communication, information for some shit. I don't know what it stands for. But a skiff is, well, actually, we can look it up right now. So they'll say if I'm in a skiff, meaning like if I'm in a room that's specifically created in the military for comm, all right, communication, information, sensitive compartmented information facility, okay, sensitive compartmented information facility, a skiff. I just looked it up for you. All right, they'll say, oh, if I'm in a skiff, I can tell you That's them saying, yes, I do work on that. One of the people like, yo, so you can't talk about Fight Club, but there's no Fight Club. Anybody laugh? Exactly. You can't. What do you mean? You saying you don't want to talk about the crash retrievals and what y'all do with the crafts? And now here's what you have to understand: if somebody crashes a plane, there's going to be a what? There's going to be a what? There's going to be a what? Make sure you're paying attention to the right things. Everybody want to talk about back engineering. Oh, that's just the military. All they did is reverse engineer the technology. Then that means the technology exists. If they're able to back engineer or reverse engineer technology of fallen aircraft or crashed aircraft, when they go and retrieve from these crash sites, whether it's Project Red Light, Project Dreamland, whatever it was, okay, guess what? That means that there were crafts that could be retrieved from. And if there were crafts that were flying and were shot down, lightning stormed down, whatever happened, there were people on them. This is what they don't want to talk about. That's what they always get to talk about, this brief in a closed setting situation. That's an excuse, but you have to be able to read between the lines. Okay, so if you're working on crash retrieval, they call you in when they find some shit done crashed or they done shot some shit down. Go get that. And you don't just go get that, you go get them. So there could be prisoners on Earth. You see, and that could be another means for war. Because if you done shot down some crafts and took them prisoner, all right, then ain't no telling who the people tied to. They're going to want to come in and then there'll be talks of war over your head and you don't know. Because everybody has this galactic law they got to follow. They have intergalactic law they have to follow. They have interplanetary law. It goes intergalactic, galactic, interplanetary, planetary. There are law systems. So a planet being invaded is actually against the law unless it's sanctioned or ordered by some people that sit as the council. As you speak of in your Bible, you say the God judges amongst the judges. There's a council. Never mind. I'm going too far. Everything I just said on this live for the past hour or so has all been allegory. Any questions? Any questions? Now I be talking things. I be having to remember I'm on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You be done said so much. A lot of people don't know this stuff. I can keep going with this question. That's a real thing, though. So you can have, possibly, allegorically speaking, prisoners, and that'll cause a problem too. You're going to have to let them go. You see? It's all type of things that happen over your head. Literally, sometimes. Over your head. Meetings, all that. Or under your feet. But it's not like, these people are able to just come in and just bomb shit. God can't just pull up and get rid of shit. Okay? God has to follow the rules just like everybody else does. Who is God? God is Elohim. They, the Neteru, Netaru, the overseers, Anunnaki, whoever you want to call them, extraterrestrials, whatever you want to say. They don't just move willy-nilly. You see? That's why people ask questions like, where was God during slavery? First of all, when you say stuff like, where was God during slavery, you know that you're saying God exists. You see? They be trying to be funny. They don't even know how funny they be funnying. If you're asking, where was God during slavery, then you're saying God exists. So it's not hard to look and find God's location. You have to read the book from whence you're taking the word. Our Father, which art in heaven. God would have been in heaven during slavery. You see? Now, if you're asking where is God's angels, because those are the ones who did most of the work in the book. If you read it, when they talk about God pulling up, it was angels that was pulling up to do stuff. When they say God spoke to Moses through the burning bush, no, he didn't. There was an angel of the Lord. Go read it again. When they say God pulled up to talk to Abraham, no, he didn't. It was 3 angels, 3 extraterrestrials, people who are not from Earth, pulled up to talk to Abraham before they bombed them cities. You see? When they say Jesus, Jacob was fighting God, that was an angel. Go read it again. Jacob fought an angel. So there were extraterrestrials. People, it's just like when you send the police in. You know what I'm saying? The commissioner not going to go out and handle everything in the public. They got police officers to do that. And the sheriff ain't coming out to deal with everything. You saying the chief of command ain't coming out to deal with everything. You got soldiers, just ranks to this that handle certain things, different departments. You see? So, when you're asking where were the extraterrestrials, listen to the stories where they say, swing low, sweet chariot, come forth to carry me home. They could have been there observing. However, it's against the law for them to just jump in and intervene. Allegorically. Because there are already governments of this plane or planet, and every day people are making tacit contracts and choices, decisions that they want these people to be their rulers. So it's hard. You watch these movies, they tell you in the movies, what is the first thing the extraterrestrials pull up and ask? Or say, take me to your what? To your leader. Let me go and talk to your leaders. Who's your leader? Where's your leader? Bring me to your chief. Bring me da-da-da. Where's your leader? Who's the leader of this planet? That's how they deal with business. Go watch the movie Elio. Right? The one that just came out, Elio. Who they thought he was the leader of the planet. That's why they were talking with him and dealing with him a certain way. So your leaders of this planet are the governments. Trump, Russia, not Russia, Putin, right? Kim Jong-un. You see, these are your leaders. and you voted for them. You said you want them to be this president over that president. They can see you fighting. They can see you choosing. They can see all of that. So the people decide, oh, our people chose this. Our people chose. They have a government set up. They have the United Nations, the Federation, all that set up here on the planet. Planetary. So planetary law is in effect. Now, human beings push that veil and played with their position when they dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. When they did that, then certain things were pulled out that say, no, go spy on them now. So y'all have been being spied on since 1945. Heavily. By not just, okay, you got, allegorically, you have vehicles, right? You have watcher vehicles. Not all of them are always vehicles. Sometimes they're living biological, it's what you call AI. All right? AI is ancient. Okay? So you have certain vehicles that are sent in. They're not living how you think living is living. They live in a different way. And you do have different ways that beings can live. So look into what I'm saying to you. All right? So if okay, let's say human beings breathe oxygen. But there are certain beings on your planet, certain germs, certain bacteria that don't breathe oxygen. Okay? There are certain types of life forms that can survive in extreme heat. You see, water, for instance, it could be probably a spectacle if you didn't know how fish breathe or live in water and human beings can. Right? But they can. So there are different organisms that can exist in different spaces, environments, and all of that. Biospheres, the likes. Okay. So then there are AI vehicles, not even really vehicles, other than the fact that they may carry intelligence, data. Then that's what the vehicle work would be for. They're carrying the intelligence, but they're more so a probe is what you would call it. And they're aero probes, there's aqua probes, all kind of things, right? So they'll send them in to do certain things, watchers, as you call them, and they'll come in and just watch. It's like somebody, okay, a better way to say this is if I'm sitting at home, but I have a drone that's advanced and I can grab my phone and control my drone from my phone and send my drone to your home. You see? Okay, then I can be guiding them and I can send in drones and watch you, observe you from afar. So if the slaves or prisoners of war are looking up and they see this thing here, that could be a drone watching them. They say, sweet, swing low, sweet chariot. You understand? Because they believe in these stories. They see in these stories, that must be a chariot of God right there. They don't know what to call it. So they call it a chariot. Neither did the Hebrew Israelites know what to call it. They called it a chariot. You see? You never knew what to call. You still don't know what to call them because you don't know what they are. That's why you say it's a UFO or a UAP or an unknown or an IFO. They're going to keep playing these games. But a lot of your governments do know who they are. You see? A lot of your governments, officials, all the people, they've been up close and personal with these people. They know who they are. Hayim Ashid, I think it's one of the Israeli advisors. He said that even Trump and them know. But he said the people that are on the crafts said human beings aren't ready yet. The people said y'all not ready. Who are the people? And how do they know people aren't ready? Unless they're surveilling you. They're surveilling you. So why you be walking outside and you see all these clouds moving and there's one cloud that ain't moved? Allegorically speaking. There's one cloud that just happens to be perfectly circular because they think you're that out of touch. I'll say it like that. They think you're that out of touch. And are you? Yes. Yes, because you go on about your day. You don't even have the tools or technology to investigate who or what that is. But it sits there, and all these other clouds just move, and it's not moving. And you say, oh, that cloud has moved. But most people aren't paying attention enough to their skies to even be able to detect that that cloud hasn't moved. Because they look up and they see the sky, and the sky might as well be a still image because they don't observe the skies. Your ancestors, a lot of your ancestors used to watch the skies. Sky watchers, stargazers. And they could detect and record what they saw. They were paying attention. So that cloud that's just sitting outside of your house, it's not a cloud. Cloud is not moving, not a cloud. Go watch the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. When they pull up, clouds form. That's vapor. They do that to cloak themselves. And they'll just sit and watch. And they closing up on you. They can hear everything, see everything. They can see you digging your nose. They count how many times you chew your food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They calculate everything and they can see. Say, this one might be a good one. Let's see what happens with this one. See if we can send him. So what time does he? What's his sleep schedule? Okay, when he goes to sleep at like what? 1 a.m. Okay, 2 a.m. We'll be right there. And when he does, we're going to send him some information into his dream state and see if he can pick up on that. Or one of y'all go down and visit him. Okay, I'm going to put on this VR headset and I'm going to channel into his states of consciousness and warp through his brain waves, and I'm going to plant things. And the plants become images in your brain. Think I'm crazy now until you realize your government has that technology and they want you to, it's supposed to sound like crazy and sci-fi and pseudo until you know the science of what it is you're saying. Right? Targeted dream incubator. Sleep incubation was supposed to be just esoteric hoopla. It's not real, right? Whoever got my book is the computer guy. Remember I talked to you about Dormio? Okay, that's old. Targeted dream incubator, TDI, is a technique that uses cues, often verbal or sensory, to influence dream content during sleep onset. What? What does that mean? It can make you dream about things. Whatever is programmed to make you dream about. And that's just the device they're letting you know of. What are the devices you don't know about? What about those? What about the waves that they haven't even told you about and the technologies they haven't told you? They'll only be able to tell you about in a skiff. They'll only be able to talk to you about it in a brief setting. You don't know what these people are able to do. You don't think they know? They read the stories. Your governments know they only have a certain amount of time. So they've been preparing for war. For how long? Longer than you think. Longer than you think. And they got help. Who helped them? The fallen angels. Who are the fallen angels? Beings or people who were cast out of their planet. All right. Or came to this planet to do business and work with the governments. Everything I'm saying is allegory. And so there are different levels to these UFOs, UAPs. Some of them may be unmanned probes. Some of them may be manned. All right. Now, after Hiroshima, they sent more armed fleets to your planet. Because now you're playing with the game of the weapons of the gods. And that's dangerous because human beings are dangerous and impulsive and primitive. So you're not supposed to have that for another 3,000, 4,000 years. You ain't supposed to have that type of information. And that's 3,000, 4,000. So then how you go from trying to figure out whether or not there's a particle floating around a piece of dust to say that there are atoms that exist to less than 50 years later, you're able to collapse reality upon itself and explode it using E = MC squared. Who are these people? Where are they getting all this information? And how were they able to do what was it that drove J. Oppenheimer to be able to create what he created? And what was this meeting at Bohemian Grove that they were having in 1942, September? And who was there at the meeting? Who taught this man that not only was he able to take the knowledge that he knew, information, to place it into a destructive weapon, okay, it only took him less than 3 years to compose the weapon, to produce it. And then you have to count the time that it took them to prepare the attack. So less than 3 years, this nigga was able to find out how to collapse reality and explode it by himself. And he's human. And they just found out about atoms? No. They had help. We know who helped them. All this is allegory. The ones that helped them, y'all call fallen angels. Nephilim. That's them up to no good mischievous niggas who want mankind to destroy themselves. And if there were no people who stepped in to help, okay, look at it like this. Since Hiroshima, when have you seen another attack like that? Think about it. Since they did Hiroshima, when you seen another attack like that? Never. Now let these governments tell it. There's a reason for that. But this ain't in mainstream media. The reason is they'll pull up to their doomsday facilities, nuclear warhead facilities, and they will shut their warheads down and trigger and toggle warnings to the military. Say don't launch that. And if they try to launch it anyway, guess what they do? They shut it down. Yeah, military men said they walked outside after they shit got shut down and was like, they looked up and they saw what they say is basketball-shaped UFOs sitting outside. Just sitting over their shit. And they beamed lights on their warheads and shut them down. Yeah, you wouldn't be trying to do it. And then every time they get an opportunity, they're attempting to advance beyond that, and they can't. So that's why. That's why. There has been no other Hiroshima. And you don't think that these ferocious beings would have done it again if they could, all this other stuff. Notice how they get to the point where they talk shit. I'll boom you. I'll boom you too. I'll boom. They both know they can't. You got all them warheads and you can't even use them. Because every time y'all try to use them, they shut you down. Why though? Because those weapons that you just running around with willy-nilly could be the end of, they don't give a damn about just the humans. The end of the planet, and it's a resource for far too many civilizations. You will throw the order of the planet off with just one of them. It takes so long for the atmosphere to get back right and da-da-da-da-da and and then you can leave the planet and try to invade and conquer worlds, which is what y'all started off doing with your continents. If they don't contain you or quarantine you with your lost mind, human beings will attempt to reach out to the heavens again, like Elon Musk is Nimrod. If you don't know, Elon Musk is Nimrod of the Tower of Babel. Those rocket ships are Babel towers. It's called a pylon, a rocket ship. Go look it up. It's a pylon. You look at the pylons for Egypt. Those are rocket ships. Pylon means gate. So you walk through the pylons, you walk through the gate. Babylon means the gate of God. And what was the Babylon story about? Or Babylon or Babel? It was about reaching the gate of God. Using the pylon or pylon, the obelisk, the rocket ship, to go up and travel to reach heaven, outer space. Every time you turn around, they trying to do it again. And then every time they got stories where they see some shit zoom through and blow their ship up. They rocket ship. Go watch it. 2016, mysterious explosion, SpaceX. You got to slow it down frame for frame. Been testing me after months of no. Answer is no. Tell everybody and their mama. No. You said nope? Exactly, the nope. Yeah, drinking and smoking. Listen, it's not the time to be out there. Why are we in the dark? I'm not in the dark. You don't see that light right there? It's a blue light. You don't see that right here? There's green light. I'm not in the dark. I'm just not in chaotic light. Yeah, you can say you fasting. I mean, some of y'all need to hear this. Okay? And you need to listen, and don't let this just be some pep talk that you go to rest and you forget about it. No, it's not supposed to be red. Ain't it always one? Ain't it always one? I mean, it's been smooth, ain't it? It's been smooth. It's always one. It's been super smooth. Somebody just asked me to smoke or drink today trying to get my number. Nah, bro. Listen. What? What? Now, you didn't miss anything. Check it out. Everybody that come in new, I just be telling them, like, for their first, like, few times, don't even say nothing, just watch. Just watch, because you be thinking it's something that you don't know what it is. And I don't want to be done, got you up out of here before you get the opportunity. So you got to just watch. Observe. Feel like I can't lie, I've been walking the tightrope. What do you mean by that? I don't drink. I haven't smoked in 9 months. I'm getting right bit by bit. Salute to you. I'm glad to hear that. Purple light over here. Yeah, purple light over here too. Feel like I'm fighting a demon. You probably are. Can we talk about it? You probably are. You see what I'm saying? Even if it's a parasite. You probably are at war. You better win. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. The fuck? Feel like I'm fighting a demon. You gonna lose? Or you gonna win? Then beat his ass. I don't know how the hell he got time to stop and text that shit. While you texting, he's swinging. I feel like I'm fighting a demon. Beat his ass then. Bet you won't hit his ass. Yeah. Nah, bro, we ain't scared. Fight him. Win. Beat his. I'm talking about. You know how you beat the devil ass? You want to beat these demons' ass. You don't feel like working out. Do it anyway. Every time you do a push-up, another punch. Minus 30 light points. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, you ain't losing. Can't be losing. You got time to sit on here. Where's the demon at? I feel like I'm fighting a demon. Hell no, I ain't losing. How you got time? What demons y'all be fighting? Shit, nigga, I'm fighting a demon. They don't give me no time to come over here and talk to y'all. I don't know. I guess they gave me all the hard demons. Y'all demons be setting appointments. Nigga, meet me at the mall. 3 o'clock tomorrow. That why you chilling? Mm-hmm. What else? Mm-hmm. Watch out for them clubs. Why is that? Okay, there's somebody in here, because that's 3 times. That's 3 times. Stay about them clubs. I don't give a fuck who invites you. Get about that. You don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're busy. Find something to do. Stay busy. The idle mind is a devil workshop. Find something to do. You ain't got nothing to do, find something to do. Remember your parents used to say that? Y'all ain't had no mama who walked past and see you sitting down chilling and told you bored was a bad thing? What you doing? I'm bored. You bored? Oh, you must want to, come in here. I got something for you. You must want of these dishes. You must want to sweep or something. Come on. There's a lawnmower out there right now. I've been waiting on somebody to be bored. Be fucked up too, because as soon as you get to busy, what they do? Take your seat. So this shit was a setup from the beginning. It's a plan, a plot by the man. As soon as you get to work and they take your seat. But you're not stupid. Even though you wanted to say it, you said it in your mind. Look like you bored. You ain't say that shit, did you? I ain't say it. I wouldn't be here talking to y'all. I said shit like that. Look like somebody bored. That would have been the end of me. Yeah, make you go outside, then hit you with that shit, that bullshit ass line when you get hot. Ain't no in and out. What you mean ain't no in and out? It's hot as hell out there though. Nigga been running around for 50 minutes. That's a lot for us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no in and out. I've been seeing when y'all big people be coming. All y'all adults, in and out like a motherfucker, don't they? The rule didn't apply to no adults. Had a family function, niggas in and out the door. She ain't say nothing to these big motherfuckers. Talking to my ceiling. Look at this shit. Look at this hypocrite. Hey, go grab my What the fuck? Niggas all outside, then they inside, then they outside, then they inside. Spades table be in the driveway. What the fuck is the spade table? Why was the spade table in the driveway, bro? God damn. Nigga got to drive around the card game. Shit. I remember them days, boy. Getting told to get out grown folk face. I'm trying to watch the game. The fuck is you talking about? Get out grown folk face. Loudmouth aunties. It was always the auntie pull up in the shorts and the tank top. Flip-flops. She the one who told you, get out grown folk face. Everybody toe up. You don't know what the fuck going on. You like, why they act different when they get around each other? Because they drunk in hell. Everybody laughing. You try to see what the fuck so funny. Mama, I want to laugh. Get out, girl, folk face. Damn. Only ones who ain't tell you get out grown folk face are them cool ass uncles. Cool ass uncles, they ain't tell you what you want to know what this is. Want to taste you? Want some of it? I want to tell you, mama, you want some of it? I mean, you grown now. You want some of it? Nigga hand you a whole Heineken. Go ahead now, put your head in your chest. You want some of it? Go ahead now, you little boy. You ain't ready. Ready for what? You want some of it? I don't know. It's cold now. I don't know what the difference between a cold and a warm one. Room temperature. Shit. Yeah, they ain't never tell uncles you had to watch the kids. Cause uncle let you do whatever the fuck you want to do. You want to drive? You can drive, come on, I'm gonna get a seat. What the fuck is this? Go ahead now. You gotta put your feet on the thing now. Come on now, you gonna grab my shit. You gonna grab my shit. Get out the seat. You gonna grab my shit. What? She want to drive. I want to let her drive. She want to drive. Gotta let her grow up. She's 3. The uncle wants you to grow up tonight. As soon as you get birthed. As soon as you born. You want some of it. Want to put it in the bottle. Come on now. You got to see life. They're life now. They're life now. They're me now. They're life. So shit. Yeah, the uncle. The uncles ain't make you stay out their face now. The aunties you find. Why the aunties was always somewhere gossiping with their purses? Did we all have the same auntie? With that black purse? Same aunties. You try to figure out where the elder women at? You go looking for them. They in the living room. They always in the living room. Gossiping. Back in jail. He just got out of jail. Yeah, he back in jail. Back for what? You witness a whole slow-mo conversation. Be interesting in hell, didn't it? For what? Girl, robbing a corner store. Robbing a corner store. Why he did that? Why he didn't just come ask us for some money? Oh, I don't know. Well, bless his heart. Bless his heart. How long he got? You like, I'm in the wrong fucking room for this stupid shit. Oh, hey, baby, I ain't see you. You want some candy? Yes, I do. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Nigga ordered that candy. What was the pocket? How they always had the candy? What the fuck, bro? I mean, the peppermints, the butterscotch, the strawberry, just the candy. Why they always had the candy, bro? You want some candy? Don't tell your mama I gave you all that candy now. Ain't nobody want us to tell our mama shit. Want some of it? Want some of it? Don't tell your mama. Shit. Mm-hmm. Them were the days. Yeah, strawberry. Hey, look, man, the strawberry with the K. Strawberry, well, that was some shit, boy. I don't even know what that motherfucker was. All I know, that motherfucker look like a strawberry. You open it, it taste like a strawberry. You say, this'll do. I ain't like that butterscotch shit, though. What the fuck was that? Butterscotch made me mad as a child. Cause you like, bro, I don't know, this shit want to be sweet. It's like old folk candy. Like, bro, this shit not sweet. What the hell it is? Shit taste like butter, pan grease, cake. Man, you'll get this in my mouth. Shit, boy, I used to hate that shit. Some of y'all in here ate butterscotch. I knew it. I knew some of you motherfuckers. Nasty motherfuckers. Nasty motherfuckers. You a singer, too. That's why. Slick ass vocal cord. That's why. Can't help but sing. Mom, let me try that. You can't help but hold a note. Nasty ass. That shit crazy as hell. Yeah, the caramel was hard. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, butterscotch. What you want? I don't want nothing from you. It was old folk candy. The hell? Y'all remember those little rectangle cookies? Remember them rectangle cookies? They usually eat them bitch in layers? Well, ain't nothing like that. Where them bitch went? You used to eat them bitches in layers. Mm-hmm. Them cookies was different. Had a sister I'll never forget. I was in pre-K waiting on the bus. Little girl named Christina. We both waiting on the school bus to pull up so we can go home. But she had some of them pink motherfuckers. She had some of them pink. The pink motherfuckers. I think they were called wafer some shit. But she had the pink ones. You know you had the brown ones. But she had some of them pink motherfuckers. So, shit, I sat there, I tried to figure out how I could ask. Because we friends, but like you don't know how to ask for the snacks. So you just stand there like, I wish I had some. Oh, I wish I had me some cookies. So she ain't getting the damn. She ain't getting the memo. She's like, I would love to have what you have right now. But my mom ain't gave me none yet. And I ain't seen none in the cafeteria, so where you get those from? My daddy packed it. Okay. But can I have some? I had to flat out ask this girl. I remember her not catching it. She didn't get it. But she was on her last one. I'm not proud of this. She on her last one, right? So she licked them up. Like, she was like, I already licked on it. I looked around. I said, I don't care. I said, I don't care. She gave me that book. I tore that motherfucker up, the last layer. I tore that motherfucker up, that last layer, got my ass on that bus. Like there nothing happened. I had a secret. Mom asked how the day went. It went great. I ain't never telling this lady I did that. All I knew was my mom was going to whoop my ass, she found out. But I destroyed that cookie. My mom wasn't nowhere around. She can't stop me. I ain't tell her that shit. I said, she gonna whoop my ass. She found out that, you know, ate a spitty cookie. Get your ass. I send you to school to learn. Fix the belt. I don't send you to school to eat a spitty cookie. A spitty cookie on my bed. It was one of the pink. I don't give a damn. Shit. You motherfuckers in here judging me. You would have did the same thing. A pink one. You would have did the same shit. I know you would have. You would damn lie. Some of y'all did it too. Some of y'all didn't give a damn. Don't sit here and flex on me. Hold on, you motherfuckers finna try it with me? Like I wasn't there watching you grow up? You motherfuckers will sit there, eat your popsicles with your little friends, with your little siblings, and what your nasty ass did. Say, you wanna try mine? I wanna try yours. Swap and spit. Just swap and spit. And you gonna sit here and try to judge me like I ain't watch your buck ass grow up? Okay, Bucky. You want to try mine? Try yours. You gonna act like you ain't sit there and do sword fights with your popsicles. Talk about some touch. Get your stupid ass on, itchy bitchy. Touch. And then you gonna proceed to eat the shit. Don't sit here and try to judge me. I know what you motherfuckers did. You done with that gum? With your nasty ass? Yeah, you can have it. With your nasty ass. Go ahead like you ain't ever finished nobody gum. With your nasty ass. I said itchy bitchy. That's what I said. Shit, yeah, the Mexican had all the snacks. I don't know why they had all the snacks. I used to like the Mexican snacks, but all they shit was bready. But you want to try this bread? This purple bread? Rojo bread? Green bread? What the hell did they trick you? Make you see like some icing on that motherfucker. It's just some more bread. It's just some more bread on bread. All they snacks had like bread. I was mad as hell, boy. One pastel. I don't want no fucking pastry, nigga. I want a real pastry. Well, so fucked up, they had the real pastries. We had the fake shit made out of sugar and spice. You know what I'm saying? Diego, you don't get the fuck out of my face with this loaf shit. Where you going? I'm going to the corner store, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? My friend, where you going? I never got to show you the right bread. The brown bread. Get your stupid ass out here, nigga. I'm going to the corner store. Shit, nigga, the candy lady? Ain't no candy lady no more. Everybody just do candies. Sweets with this person, sweets with that person. Just be candy grapes. There ain't no fucking candy. Sweets with Sally. Sweets with Sandra. Might as well just go to the store now. Candy lady used to be lit. What? Then you had the candy lady get creative, nigga? Creative? You know what I'm saying? Remember the little cups? She poured the juice in that motherfucker, get you some ices. You niggas ain't have ices. That's what your problem is. Why y'all mad at me? Because you had no ice. I could tell who didn't grow up on ices. Nigga, we had ices. You know what I'm saying? Put a little juice in that motherfucker, splat. Put it in the freezer. It good by tomorrow, $1. Boom, you good. You good, twin. Go ahead, you good for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? You got to tear the, you know the routine. It's a plastic cup, so you tear the plastic as you go. Just rip that bitch around. You good. You good in the hood. Yeah. What? The nigga, the bags with the fruities? Come on now. Bags with the fruit. Come on now. Somebody said it. Because somebody know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the little pickle. Nah, not even a pickle cup. Yeah, you want a bougie ass nigga pickle cup, nigga pickle napkin. Sick of these bougie ass niggas. Who the fuck they bougie ass niggas call a pickle cup? Nigga pickle napkin. Fucking pickle hand, nigga. Put that bitch in your hand, walk off. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent. A little hot Cheeto. Bougie ass nigga talking about some pickle cup. Fuck you from? Shit, nigga, Idaho. Yeah, nigga, we from the hood. Nigga, put that bitch in my hand. Or the Ziploc. Ain't no precious Ziploc. We ain't had time for all that Ziploc shit. Get a little napkin, scrank, boom, slap that bitch, pow. And wait on your friends. Wait on your friends. They coming. They getting they shit. Hell yeah, nigga. 50 Cent chip bag. 50 Cent pickle. 50 Cent drink. Nigga, you got $1.50. You had $2. But yeah, walked away with a grocery bag. Now, shit, nigga, $3. $3 for what? The pickle. You either want it or you don't want it. I don't fucking want it. Well, get the fuck away with my dough then, broke ass nigga. These kids got more money than you. These kids don't know you full of shit. Be mad at hell, walk away from the Cadillac. You trying to tell everybody to wake up out the Matrix. She lied to you. It's not how it used to be. Shit, nigga. $3 for no damn pickle. You be mad at hell too. Go to the store, it be $4. What has happened? So this wanted a pickle. Shit. The fuck? Shoulda came to me. How the fuck you can see me? Shit. Hot Cheeto pickle. Yeah, caramel apple suckers. Oh, yeah, I'm in the South in the roast yeah, but you right though. The with a little square on it, the circle with a little square pack. Boy. Hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga. We friends now. I'll finna roast your ass. But we friends, you right? Hell yeah, nigga. Packing them motherfuckers at the school. Tearing them bitches up. Slap, slap, slap. Can I have one? Going on. Shit, nigga. Them blow pops was motherfucker. That shit was down there crack cocaine. Blow pops, nigga, with the gum in the middle. You got a whole journey then you could chew. Shit. Shit. Nigga wanna act like they weren't fucking them bitches up. Some of y'all niggas gangster as hell now. Shit. Y'all niggas want no damn gangsters. Some of the bullies at the school talking about some slap, 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 crunch. Get y'all stupid ass. He ain't no bully. He ain't no bully. How he a bully? Hell yeah, them dum-dum. Man, y'all remember? Y'all remember? All of our horrible eating habits that stem from our childhood. Shit. Honey buns. The iced honey buns, nigga, that was damn near a meal. Shit. What else? Yeah, they used to do some creative shit. Hot dogs. Summertime motherfuckers be cooking it. It's a whole kitchen. Ninja Turtle, the ice cream truck. Boy, the ice cream truck, what? So you hit him up, do. Hello? Like, damn, nigga. They're like, they were calling to our soul with that motherfucker. Hello? Yes. Shit, run to your mama, get you $1, $2. You be fucked up, she don't have it. Cause I gotta sit there at the window, watch all your friends gather around that motherfucker. Say, damn. Boy, your mama had $1, $2. Boy, you had ran out. What? Ninja Turtle. Fucking goddamn. SpongeBob ice cream. Shit, nigga, what you call it? The little drumstick motherfucker with the vanilla in it? Boy. Nigga was balling. Made that shit happen. Big Texas went crazy in high school for sure. Candy lady in high school. We had a candy lady in high school. She used to have a badass attitude, didn't it? Why every candy lady in high school had a badass attitude? Shawty, you in here with us. The fuck? You want this money, you don't want this money. The fuck? Them $2, them $1, damn. Shit, we can fuck with me one time, fuck. I'm not fucking with you. Boo. Come on, who got money? Like, damn. Shawty was worse than the motherfucking gangsters out there. Y'all had that mean ass candy girl in high school? Mean as fuck. Moving the shit out of the locker. She tell you, keep it moving, keep it moving. I want to see some more shit. The fuck? What the fuck I'm gonna do with a Gatorade? Man, damn. Shit. Boy. I tried to sell candy one time in high school. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. My dumb man had the big ass, what you call it? Weight bag. What you call that shit? Suitcase, not suitcase, duffel bag. Had a duffel bag full of them. I had EBT. Shit, nigga. Hit the stove. Fill that bitch up. I'm in the hallway. In the middle of the hallway. Motherfucker walking out with my shit, all kind of shit. I'm thinking I'm balling, doing the right thing. Principal walked right up on me. Nigga named Dr. Pryor. Never forget it. Nigga walked up on me and said, hey. I said, hey, Dr. Pryor, my stupid ass. Hey, man, let me get one of them, what do you say? Let me get one of them Gatorades and a bag of chips. I said, okay, cool. That'll be $2. He said, oh, no, for me it's free. I said, no, sir. My stupid ass said, no, sir, it's not. He said, you playing, right? Come on now. All right, let me get the Gatorade in the bag of chips. I said, sir, it's not fair if I'm making all these people pay and you don't pay. I respect your position. Next thing I know, I'm in the office. I find out you ain't supposed to sell shit. That nigga took my whole shop from me. Suspended my license. I can't even say shit because I found out then and there that you can't sell in school. I'm like, damn, that nigga trying to fuck with me. He tried to put me on. My stupid ass didn't want to break bread. Talking about some fair. Well, sir, it's not fair. Next scene. Yeah, you can't do that, so we got your shit now. Right here in this rule book. Yep. See, all you had to do was give me what. I'm like, man, this motherfucker. He did try to put me on, okay? He was going to leave me alone. And he said, come on, walk with me. I didn't know what I was getting into, but as soon as he grabbed it or put a hand in his pocket and said, all right, come on, walk with me. No, come on, bring your stuff, walk with me. Come on. That nigga shut down my shop in front of everybody. I didn't know what I was doing. I was in 9th grade trying to find a way. Yeah, he did. He made me move. And he made me move off the block. Oh, strawberry milk, nigga. Strawberry milk. Man, strawberry milk they had to get rid of that shit. That was illegal. What the fuck was that? Some of this shit, bro, that shit was too sweet for a nigga. What the fuck did they have us drinking? What the hell? Now that I'm thinking about it, nigga, strawberry milk, your ass be scratching your damn neck waiting for that shit in line. Some nigga was trying to sneak them bitches. Nigga trying to get extra. Fights breaking out. You don't want your strawberry milk, nigga? Let me get the strawberry milk, nigga. What y'all fighting over? He took my milk. What y'all fighting over milk for? Little did they know. You teachers didn't try that shit. Y'all had y'all coffees and sodas. Y'all didn't know what we were going through. Shit, nigga, they were drugging us up. Them vanilla motherfuckers. What was wrong with them bitches? I'm not talking about the regular vanilla milk, nigga. They had some different shit. Some different shit. Strawberry milk. This ain't strawberry, nigga. This is crack. Vanilla milk. That's cocaine. Yeah. Trying to figure why niggas still going off the motherfucking perks. They looking for that strawberry milk. Shit. Cookies and cream milk. I don't know where you from. I ain't had no cookies and cream milk. What the hell? They ain't fuck with y'all. They gave y'all whole meal and drink in one container. They said, damn. Damn. Go play. They ain't fuck with y'all talking about some cookies and cream milk. You from Michigan talking about you had cookies. I ain't had no cookies and cream. They were like, y'all had damn teachers. Our teachers used to fuck with us. They fuck with us. We got we had milk, juice, pizza, greens, baked beans, all on one plate, and a toy. Just in case we got bored during lunch. Shit, our teachers fuck with us. Y'all teachers talking about some damn. I bet it was good. Shit, that's a struggle meal. Cookies and cream milk with fire. I don't know where y'all from. Y'all from another place. Square pizza? Nah, nigga, the circle pizzas. Square pizza were cool, but when they used to bring that motherfucker baked in that circle and all that cheese and that motherfucker. Shit, nigga. We used to bring that motherfucker baked to you, nigga. Bro, I don't know, bro. As we got older, they stopped giving a fuck about our breakfast and lunch. Then as soon as we got in high school, they said, what you want? You want this corner or that corner? Corner? They gave our ass a shriveling. You know what I'm saying? High school lunch was a patty. No, nigga, a patty. Not the burger, not none of that. A patty. Some sweet peas. And some water. Out the water fountain. Go to the water fountain and get you some water. You don't move your itchy bitch ass out my motherfucking way. Shit, Pop-Tart. What you talking about? Mexican pizza? You talking about those circle ones or those square ones? They used to be the shit, though. Shit, I'm from APA school system. Shit was lit. Breakfast was lit. Lunch was lit, but then high school. I don't know why they stopped fucking with us. Like, what we did, I don't know. Soon we get out of school, they stop fucking with a nigga, bro. Nigga, that little bitty ass juice cup. I'm damn near grown. Little bitty juice cup. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't getting no milk. Just a little bitty ass juice cup. Little pizza shrivels, rectangle bullshit. I ain't gonna, we were fucking them bitches up. We sure was fucking them bitches up. You know what I'm saying? Give you a little squares, what do you call it? Pineapples. Pineapples in a little juice square box. Clear aluminum tin looking shit. It'd be two pear shaped. Nigga, you don't get your milk with the mac and cheese. I don't know about that. That's a lot. That sound like, that's a lot. Orange juices with the donuts. Nah, I ain't do the orange juice, but I remember them donuts. They used to have them dry-ass donuts, right? But them dry-ass donuts, for some reason, they were good as fuck, wasn't it? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Them bitches were good as hell, but we used to, I ain't talking about no juice. I'm like, what you had to be a serial killer. Eating donuts and drinking juice? Well, you a serial killer, nigga. That milk go with that. Everybody knew that, except you. Milk go with that. You niggas is a fucking serial killer. Who know they school numbers? I don't remember mine. I think it was 9-6 something 8. Shit, nigga. Who had the nigga walking to you use your number? Yeah, nigga, I use my damn number. Shit, nigga used to sell their numbers. Who on my tray? Go put my number in. $5, $10. Niggas was hustling in school, bro. Look at you niggas putting your prison number in. That's your prison number, nigga. My prison number was 9658, some shit like that. 9658. We had 4 numbers. Shit, 9658. Damn, Dre, where the hell you went? That nigga got a phone number, 678. You got it. 939, you got it. Let me know when you ready for the other one. Damn. Where the hell Dre went? That nigga was in the concentration camp. Who the fuck they niggas? Y'all niggas in concentration camp for sure. Yeah, for sure. The reduced lunch. Shit. I thought free lunch was regular. I didn't even know. As soon as they start talking about, yeah, you get free lunch, reduced lunch, like that's regular shit. You talking about? Duh. I ain't no motherfucker was paying for their lunch. Like, bro, you pay for your shit. That fucked up, twin. Like, damn, they robbing the shit out you. They pole to feed you, nigga. Shit. I really did not know niggas paid for their lunch till I was finna graduate high school and found out some nigga was at school paying for their lunch. What you didn't check in? What box you didn't check when it was time to sign up for this shit? Everybody checked the give me free food box, bro. Like, yeah. My lunch $2.50. I don't got lunch money. You don't got lunch money? Oh, hell no, it's fucked up. Hell, twin, that fucked up. Twin, how you doing? Yeah, them folk knew you had. It be crazy hell try to sound sympathetic while you eating. You can't eat and sound sympathetic. Hold on, what wrong with you? What's going on? I ain't had $2.50. I ain't got my lunch money. I had 12. Fucked up, twin. Fucked up. These folks, they knew you had that. They knew you had that shit, didn't it? What wrong with him? Them folks ain't had no. We ain't had his $2.50. We had to pay for lunch. Fucked up, man. Fucked up how they doing. Ain't neither one of us getting man no slice. We could have brought bread with that. We fucked up. We could have brought bread. Ain't neither one of us look at the nigga and say, you want some of it? You want some of it? neither one of us ask the nigga, you want some of it? You want some of it? You can have some of it. We fucked up, but I ain't gonna hold you. I repent. One thing nigga did not do is share his lunch. Shit, nigga, that would be like prison. The fuck? You want your cornbread? Yeah, I want my cornbread. Yeah. Shit. Nigga be trying to laugh at all your jokes and whole wild eyes on your tray. Man, that shit was hell. They had to hurry up and eat. We only got a certain amount of time. They trying to bring their lunch in their pocket with them back to class. Got a whole pizza in there, motherfucker, trying to chew. Are you eating in my classroom? Y'all gave her 20 minutes, man. Y'all gave her 20 minutes. Shit. Yeah, we did have cars in high school. For sure. Everybody live now. I don't know, bro. Like, we lived two different lives. High school was a different life, bro. What the fuck? High school was some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It was weird as hell. Yeah, after school program, nigga ain't give a damn what they were talking about. They just fed us. Shit, they ain't gotta go home and shit. Ain't shit to eat there. I ain't gonna hold you. I took one of the after school programs. It was a Christian, right? It's some Christian shit. My ass. I didn't even know what they were doing. I just know they were feeding niggas, right? So they fed us. So I'm like, yeah, some food in the motherfucker. So I sat down to eat. Then they just started gathering around in a circle. I said, what the fuck they finna do, dance? And start praying. And they telling me to join them. And so I'm like, hold on. I ain't know y'all been. I came here for this. I see that fucked up what y'all just did. Trap the nigga with some food. They gonna make me join your cult. I see what y'all did. I joined it though. I ain't gonna. They was gonna do it another day. So I came in, motherfucker. I started printing. Shit, nigga, that food was good as hell. They don't make that type of food in the lunchroom. Shit. Hey, I got a minute left, y'all. All right, remember what I told y'all. All right, stay out them clubs, get on your shit. All right, protect your mind. Say yes to your best, say no to less. All right, and I love y'all. Peace in the lab. It's true. Oh, hold on, before I do peace in the lab. We hit 2,000 on the fundraiser. I'm finna turn up the fundraiser so I'm gonna do some interesting stuff. So all y'all go to my link in the bio, hit the link, do what y'all do. Let's keep rising up. Other than that, thank everybody who participated. Peace and love. Peace in the Lamb. It's truly wonderful. Hadus Ashur, divine love. Damn it. I fucked it up. I missed it.